Are you ready? Yeah.
Everybody hit the floor, it's a dance revolution. Everybody hit the floor, time to dance. Everybody hit the floor, it's a dance revolution. Everybody hit the floor, it's a dance revolution to the dance. Sweet mother, send your child unto me. For the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Your voice comes alive.
You're from Tucson, but you talk all fancy and Europe-like.
This is the way we talk in Tucson, Arizona.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
And now for something completely different.
What's going on, nerd geeks and gamers alike? It's your boy Nerdy Nick back with best friend Josh.
What's up?
For another episode of the NSquared podcast. Before we get ahead of ourselves, we're going to go ahead and make some minor adjustments, like the audio. Let us know how we sound. We like a 70-30 split here.
Yeah, I had to turn down my mic. I looked down, it's like fucking really high up.
All the way.
Almost.
There we go. Maybe, yeah, fine. That's good. Yeah, so let us know how we sound. Oh,
Mic check.
Magic. Oh.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Yeah.
Oh. Snark says, sounds like 75-25.
Okay, 1 second.
Got Anonymous Mystery and Way of the Shinobi in the house.
There we go.
How y'all doing?
All right.
Nah.
Questions?
Fuck yeah.
Right there.
Anonymous Mystery said, hey yo.
Hey yo. How's it going? Okay. Is the audio's good, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is image?
What are you doing?
Seeing with the autofocus, it looks a little blurry to me.
Yeah, no,
there we go.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
It's also the lighting, the way it's like bouncing off of my face too, so it's okay. So good. Stellar, my dude, leg day and therapy today. Can't beat it. Sounds like you had therapy twice today. All right, so before we get ahead of ourselves, I'd like to go ahead and thank our sponsors over at W Energy. Head on over to w.gg using code NSquared10 at checkout to get yourself 10% off your energy drink order. Whether that's in the powder form or in the can ready to drink, the choice is yours. 150 milligrams of caffeine. There's no artificial flavors, additives, none of that BS. Just 150 milligrams of caffeine, some nootropics and aminos to get you blasting that boss, whatever it may be. Once again, w.gg using code NSquared10 at checkout. Also, HubDaddyStore.com. Do you like coffee? Do you like candles? Do you like candles and mugs? You know the spiel. Head on over to HubDaddyStore.com today to get yourself 10% off your order using code MUSTACHE10 at checkout. Once again, that is HubDaddyStore.com using code MUSTACHE10 at checkout. Also, do you like epic gamer gear? Of course you do. You love to rep all your favorite games and brands just on your shirt, your hat, maybe a lanyard, who knows? Well, guess what? You can get all that stuff over at 86.com/NSquaredPodcast, where we actually get a commission of stuff you buy there. So it's another way of helping support the channel. So once again, 86.com/NSquaredPodcast. You can find cool shirts, hats, lanyards, a bunch of cool stuff, patches, pins, all that on your favorite video games like Street Fighter, Killer Instinct, Persona series, and so much more. And last but definitely not least, we are viewer supported. Thanks to people like you. So head on over to patreon.com/NSquaredPodcast for as little as $3 a month. That's right, you heard us right, $3 a month. You can be a show producer and have your questions read in their very own segment called the Patreon Question Block of the Week. We've also got tons of other perks in different tiers. Check them out if you haven't yet. We'd really love to see you there. You also get access to our Discord, too. Fun times.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, we love to give our show producers a little shout out here. So, once again, $3 a month over at patreon.com/NSquaredPodcast. Each and every penny goes right back into the show. Mm-hmm. So you could help produce the show just like Kev called, Jordan, Snark, CSG TV, Jim from Drink a Beer Play a Game, Anonymous Mystery, Smash JT, Way of the Shinobi, Gordo Steen, and AJK. And our permanent executive producer, Resvergram. So once again, guys, thank you so much. We wouldn't be able to be rocking without you guys. All right. Age-old question. What's up?
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
I hear you, man. Mm-hmm. I hear you.
It's been a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, not much, but
Sweat so much today.
I bet. With the humidity too,
Yeah.
doesn't help. Yeah. It was I was on the cooler side, but still, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Humid. But yeah, not just a little bit of Helldivers, you know, with the crew here and there. A little bit of Battlefield. Although ever since Battlefield 6 beta has been over, I'm kind of like, bro.
Yeah, it sucks partaking in that.
Yeah.
You know? So you're like, damn, this is really fun, but it's going away.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel dirty playing something else. It doesn't feel right.
You feel dirty?
It doesn't feel right.
Nah, dude, you're fine, man. It's just a game.
But I picked up again, whatchamacallit, Armored Core. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll log on and play Helldivers. I'm like, what's Josh doing? Dude, stop playing Armored Core. Fucking join the squad. Come on.
Yeah, no, I mean, stopped playing that game because I got into Destiny, and I'm like, damn, I forgot how hard yet fun this game is.
How was she?
Fucking fantastic.
Get it? Because he said he got into Destiny. So I was like, how is she? Yeah, anyway.
That was a long, fun, and strenuous 1.5 year relationship. Almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still talk to her every so often, but you know.
So stupid.
But yeah, and I forgot how much I enjoyed that game.
Which
Fucking Armored Core.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I got a few chapters in and then kind of dropped it for Destiny, and when I went back,
Bitches.
right, started going through the story again. I'm like, fuck, I forgot how hard this shit is, but like I had a few moments where I was extremely pissed off, but I finally beat it. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm done with that part.
Oh, nice. You beat the whole game?
No, not just those really difficult
okay.
parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gamer Games, what's up, dude?
Yo.
Happy Monday indeed.
Happy Monday.
Yeah, salute.
Yep, and then my other weeb game, that Woo-Wah.
The Horse Girl game?
Oh yeah, that one too. Although I have no fucking clue how I don't know how I'm gonna get like good fast enough to actually catch up to Rat Zombie, because games I kind of don't understand the game a little bit. Like I get it, but at the same time I don't.
Yeah, I hear you.
So, yeah.
I don't get it. I don't play it, but I don't get it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking.
Yeah, but Wuthering Waves, that other fucking weeb game.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
don't know what that is either.
It's like a Genshin Impact clone.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. What about you?
Wait, the Shinobi says, "Oh, cute! You guys were so in sync right there." You know what? Too, we're both wearing fucking black and green. Totally unplanned.
And both badass fucking characters.
Yeah.
Should have brought my damn hat.
Anonymous Mystery. Snark says, playing Helldivers at the moment, getting ready for all the new arrivals tomorrow. Yeah, man. Hopefully so, dude. And we'll get into Helldivers talk too in a little bit here, because tomorrow's a huge day for not just Helldivers and Arrowhead, but for gaming in general. But we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Gamer Game says, I like both your shirts. Well, thank you, my guy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we like you.
Yeah. Don't know what shirt you're wearing, but it's probably nice.
Right?
So
Yeah.
I beat the Retro Realms double pack of games that has Ash versus the Evil Dead and Halloween.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I beat it. I'm fucking glad I did, and I'm not going back to it anytime soon. It's just a game that's hard to be hard.
It's just that old school hard.
It is, man. And one thing I fucking can't stand is knockback in a game. So when you're like
God.
mid-jump and something hits you, just fucking blap, and then of course it's over a pit, and then you fucking fall straight down, and you're dead. And dude, oh my god, man. There's moments in that game where like you make it kind of far, right, platforming and stuff, and then say you fall in a pit. It will take you all the way back sometimes to the beginning of the fucking level, and you're like 3/4 of the way through the level. You're like, oh my god, fuck back!
That's why I appreciate autosaves now.
Yeah,
They're a godsend.
yeah, or just checkpoints.
I know.
Yeah, but they are fun to play. They're just hard to really like master, I'd say.
Yeah.
There's like some shit where you're like, dude, how am I supposed to fucking get there? You know, or how like
Like you have to do everything pixel perfect. Those.
yeah, and then in both of the games too, you swap between reality and a nightmare realm. So like at a press of a button you can swap. But depending on like where you're fucking standing, you might just all of a sudden get hit by an enemy the second you swap over. You're like, this is fucking bullshit.
God.
You know? Fucking dumb. Give me like 5 seconds of invincibility, or like 3 seconds.
Bro, like even a second would help.
Yeah. But yeah, I beat those 2 games. And I'm currently playing Sonic Team Racing again.
Nice.
To prepare myself for Sonic Cross Worlds Racing. It's coming out on the Switch 2. It's it's coming out on the Switch 2, but also Xbox and PlayStation 5 and whatnot.
Oh, nice.
And it's all cross-platform, so online and everything. When they announced it, or when they were talking about it rather at like Summer Games Fest, they took a shot at Nintendo because they were like, you can play this game with all your friends on whatever platform they choose, unlike some other kart racing game. You know, I'm like, fucking Sega still fucking. You know,
they're still a little salty.
Genesis does what Nintendo don't. Except you can play our game on the Switch, so thanks Nintendo. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just getting my bearings back in that game. Way the Shinobi says, grabbing that on the PS5 for sure. Yeah, no, it looks like a really good game. Really good game. I think this might. There hasn't been a lot of like longevity, so to speak, with the new Mario Kart that came out earlier this year. Like
Yeah.
no one's fucking talking about it. Nobody's streaming it.
Yeah.
So this really might like put the nail in the coffin for that game and just take over. It looks like a much more complete game and like offer just so much more. Like visually speaking, you know, I don't know. I gotta wait and see. It's one of the topics later. But Gamer Game says, I beat Manhunt on the PS2 last week. Nice, dude. I only rented that game. I never got to beat it.
I never played it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I've heard a lot about it, though.
Yeah, it was almost an AO game.
Damn, really?
Yeah, and I
Wow.
think it's banned in like Australia and a couple other countries. Yeah.
Holy shit.
And then, of course, I've been playing Helldivers, trying to complete or help, anyways, complete the major order, which, let me open up the Helldivers 2 War Monitor.
That one's going to be a tough one. They, like you said before, it feels like they really are banking on the Xbox players
Yeah.
coming in hot.
So, let's see. So, we have to kill, 6 billion Terminids? Right now, we're sitting at 137 million. Oh, wait, no. 137 billion. No, that's not right. That's not. Oh, okay. War. Can you show me?
I was going to say.
Major order. Here we go. Ooh, looking a little rough there. All right, so far we're at 22.3% on the Terminid side, 35.6% on the Automaton side, and 26.8% on the Illuminid side. And we have 6 days and 7 hours to complete this. So again, we have to kill 6 billion Terminids in total, 1.5 billion automatons, and 1 billion Illuminids. And again, we'll talk about the major news, for Helldivers and whatnot, major event later on. Snark says it's not looking good right now. I think the War Monitor, as a matter of fact, let me go back to it. Major order.
Is it behind by a few hours? I hope so.
No.
Fuck. God. 23. It's like 20-something percent. That's got to be like 1 point something billion.
So, Helldivers as a whole, right? Like us, people who play the game.
Yeah.
We have a 91% success rate when it comes to missions won versus missions lost. So,
I mean,
we'll see. We'll talk more about it when we get to the topic.
yeah.
But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Helldivers, big surprise. And then Josh and Cassandra came over Saturday. So we completed our first little beginner campaign over the course of like, what, a month?
Yeah. We had one day we kind of had to skip out.
Yeah.
So it was 5 weeks. Well, 4 weeks total, but it was over like 5 weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
And so we're kind of like, well, what now? Like, what? So we're doing character creation. So I essentially just made the Doomslayer my character on D&D Beyond, and his name is Doom the Slayer. He's a paladin. He has a great axe, a shield. I think I got rid of the spear.
Yeah, because you kept it.
Or no, I got rid of the lance and kept the spears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Plate armor. I mean, the dude's a beefy motherfucker. Armor class of 20, all things considered.
Bro, this motherfucker rolled almost all like above 10 on everything.
Yeah.
Like
I rolled
an 18,
like
a
18,
16,
a 17, a 16.
and a few 13s.
An 11, a 13. I think my lowest roll was a 7. But we just applied that to the charisma because
Yeah.
the dude's stoic as fuck, But I got really lucky with all my rolls.
Bro, I when I created my character, I rolled a few times because all of them were shit.
Yeah.
Like I had one where 3 of the 6 were below 10.
Damn.
I was like, no, fuck that.
That's terrible.
Fuck that. So I finally rolled until I had some like just decent. I'm like, all right, I'm sticking with that. The highest was like a 16. I was like, fuck.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
You
I
just,
got the touch.
You just got lucky.
You got the touch. So yeah, that's been what's up. So let's go ahead and move on to our Patreon question block of the week.
Oh, I just wanted to mention this. If we're going based off you being the Doomslayer, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna create my character and name him Khan. I like kind of like the Khan Maker, but be a good guy.
Oh, okay. Wait, the Shinobi says when you're good, you're good. They also said, don't forget, there's going to be a massive surge in new players to commit to the cause. Well, again, we'll talk about that soon. Anonymous Mystery asks, any favorite memory from summertime?
Oh, wow. There's a lot of good memories.
Yeah. Being passed out on the 4th of July in the park.
That's not a memory because it's not there. I don't remember it. I remember waking up.
Yeah. I'm not drunk, guys.
If I just slept 2 more hours.
The question is just any year.
Any year?
Well, it just says any favorite memory from summertime.
I guess I'm gonna have to say there's one time I went fishing with my dad, and he can afford fishing rods, so what he did was he fucking, put fishing line on a Coke can and wrapped it up. Mm-hmm. And we went to the side of the lake, fucking fish like that. We threw that shit, right? So we couldn't really cast too far because we didn't have fishing rods. You had to do that shit by hand. And I remember...
Josh with his fucking poor story all the time.
Is there a problem with that?
Fucking bottom feeder over here.
This is Mr. Oh, I grew rich.
I grew up with parents who loved me.
I remember that one year when we were doing that. Managed to get a fish, right? It was maybe this big. It wasn't super big. But we were just doing catch and release.
Uh-huh.
And I remember my dad had this weird shaped tool. We had no fucking clue what the fuck that was for. But he brought it because he needed it while fishing. I was like, what the fuck? And when we pulled the fish in, my brother's because he's grabbing some other tool so he can take the hook out.
Yeah.
And he's like, what's this tool for? And I, without fucking thinking, I was like, oh, it's to knock the fish out.
What was it?
It was just a little L shape. I don't know what the fuck. It looked like an Allen wrench, but it wasn't.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and I was just like, oh yeah, it's to knock the fish out.
So
I was
you fucking knock a fish out?
No.
Oh.
I was 7 years old or some shit. My dad's like, no, you dumbass. And he just takes it away and then, unhooks the fish. And then he's like, all right, we're not going to eat it. We're just having fun. Release the, throw the fish back.
Lips.
Yeah, just throw the fish back.
Yeah.
And I took that shit literally. I was like, all right. So I didn't toss it. I fucking reeled back and I'm like, oh.
Fuck you guys.
I tossed it a good 50 feet, from my little ass.
Yeah.
Oh, my dad was fucking cracking up. He's like, what the fuck? Oh. What does Snark say?
He just says, knocking the fish out, so you made Neil on the In-Betweeners. I'll post the clip in Discord.
Oh, okay.
Leave it to Snark to always fucking put references to shit no one knows about. He's just our resident, Snark, you know what you remind me of? Just like a guy who makes references in a room that no one gets at a party. You're like, that thing? And everyone's like, no. What the fuck are you talking about? This fucking... It would have been funny if you knew what it was.
Obscure references, that's what it's called.
Yeah, obscure references.
Anonymous mysteries. I've done the can fishing. See? I'm not the only one. Mr. Hoity-toity over here.
I'm just saying, dude. It's not like a singular memory, but it's a bunch that have kind of just melded together.
That's why it was hard for me to kind of pick one out.
Yeah, and it was when I was living in Spokane, Washington. I moved in there the summer of 4th grade going to 5th grade, and I knew nobody, but there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids on the block. Literally one house, not the house next to us, because I was on a corner of my house was on a corner. So there was a house next to behind us that was vacant, and then the house right there was Jordan and Violet. Their mom was Bonnie, who had passed away, and they were right there. Across the street was Michael. Next to Michael was Cameron, and then also next to Jordan and Violet was Amanda. And we were all within a year of each other.
Nice.
So Cameron and Michael were a year older than me. It was me and Amanda, and then right below us was Violet, and then her little brother Jordan. So we were all same age, pretty much. And we would, I went outside. My mom was like, you should go outside and introduce yourself, just make friends, go on. And I was like, okay. And I ride over on my fucking scooter, and I was like, hi guys, my name's Nick. I just moved in that house right there. I'm not from here, you know? And they were like, dude, how old are you? And I was like, 10? And they go, wow, you're tall. Because I was a giant back then. And then it was just, from that moment on, boom. I actually walked up right when, I think Violet broke Michael's mom's, like, lawn gnome. So I walked up at, like, the worst time to introduce myself because everyone's all fucking panicking. What do we do? What do we do? And then, like, from that point on, man, it was just, like, smooth sailing. We were always playing Capture the Flag and water guns outside, Nerf guns.
Did you ever play freeze tag?
Yeah. Yeah, Jordan and Violet had a above ground pool in their backyard that we would always go in. Her parents were teachers too, so they had the summer off.
Nice.
So they were there all the time, and they were cool, man. Again, R.I.P. Bonnie. But it was just a really fun time, man. Like in Spokane, dude, if you look in any direction within 15 minutes, there's a fucking lake. That's how fucking nice it is up there. Everything's green, tons of trees. Dude, the YMCA over there too is so fucking cool. So fucking cool, man. Used to play Smash Brothers in the youth center over there all the time.
Nice.
Yeah. You go swimming and all that. God, dude, I miss Spokane a lot. Riverfront Park we would always go to as well. There's also this big old basketball tournament. So a 3-on-3 tournament called Hoop Fest. It's like one of the largest in the world, and they shut down city blocks.
Damn.
And set up like dozens and dozens of basketball courts in the streets. And my dad won me a Hoop Fest basketball.
Nice.
And what else? There was a place called Laser Quest that we would go to as well, and it was an indoor laser tag arena.
Nice.
But it was its own fucking building downtown.
So it was huge.
It was like 3 stories tall too.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, man, that was the fucking shit.
Like, you think
yeah.
of this stuff like that, you're like, why can't they have that here?
Yeah. Man, it was really cool. It was really cool, man. I loved that summer. And then just living there in general. But yeah. Yeah. I'd say that.
Good answer. Good answer.
Snark says, so you don't watch British humor? Uncultured swines. I do, but like...
Not all of it.
I mean, I've seen every episode of Mr. Bean and the animated Mr. Bean. I've also seen The Mighty Boosh, which is British.
The Holy Grail movie, was it?
Yeah, Monty Python
Yeah,
and the Holy Grail, Life of Brian, and all those other movies. Anyways, Way the Shinobi asks, what is your greatest gaming achievement? What is your greatest gaming achievement / moment? Setting a new score in Dance Dance Revolution, going against Josh at Game On this year.
Oh, that's a very fucking low bar.
True. Oh.
Wait, is that really your greatest achievement?
No. I
was gonna say, dude, you had to have done better than that.
Yeah, no. My greatest gaming achievement / moment was I think it was summer of 2009. No, not summer. Because I was in college, like just started or something, and I got recruited by an MLG team for Halo.
Nice.
Yeah, thought that was pretty cool. Did some practices with them, did a tournament in Texas, and then I was like, I'm doing so bad on my grades right now. I can't do this anymore. And they were like, dude, come on. I was like, sorry, man. Yeah.
You're being a responsible kid.
Yeah, and then I just eventually partied my way out of college.
So there was no fucking point.
There was no point. Nope. I started off noble.
God.
I started off noble, and then I was just like, well...
You went the way of noble.
Yeah, I was like, I gave it a try.
God.
It's hard when you're not forced to go, okay?
God.
Yeah. No, I fucking hate it too, man, because, like, I wish I could go back and just keep my ass in college. You know? I wish, man. That way I wouldn't be working outside every fucking day.
No. Yeah.
You know, or putting my hand in gross sewage and, you know. Some stuff that I do for work is cool. You know, like building stuff, like out of wood and whatnot. But,
some of the other stuff is not so pretty.
no, like running electrical line through conduit outside in the fucking summer heat here. Like, nah. I had to do some of that again today. I had to take apart shit that we already put up.
Fucking electrician.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
But, yeah, I would say that's probably it. Although, there was that game we played on Helldivers where I got over 1,000 fucking kills. It was like 1,057. That was pretty fucking peak.
Yeah, we ran out the clock, you know, so that's what helped.
Mm-hmm.
But even if we didn't run out the clock, you probably would have still had like $700-800 kills right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or that one clip that I posted on the Battlefield 6 beta.
Don't worry, just wait. Once the game comes out, you're gonna have even better clips.
I know, but that one's so good. Though. Took out the whole fucking squad and their vehicle. All right, what about you?
I got 2. One is related to Battlefield, but it's like 4, where it's getting a headshot on somebody flying a helicopter.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah, that's a fucking. That's a high you will chase for the rest of your life. I can tell you that. There's that, and then the other one I considered a huge achievement is having beat in Elden Ring Radon pre nerf both his regular Radon form in the base game and his like his ultimate form in the DLC.
Okay.
So this motherfucker was known to end like just people's like runs of Elden Ring. Like
Damn.
people just could not beat him, and they're like, "All right, I quit." Even though he was an optional boss in the whatchamacallit base game.
Okay.
And the final boss of the DLC. God, he was like. He was the epitome of flashbang. Because like not only were his attacks like covering the field, but they were all just pure light. So when he would like flood the field with his attacks, your screen would like light up your face from how white it was.
Shit.
It was just like
It's like that fucking video from Call of Duty. Like, why is it that whenever I fucking flashbang somebody, nothing fucking happens, and when I flashbang or when I get flashbang, it's like some fucking request and blah blah.
Yeah. It's exactly what it feels like, and it's fucking crazy. He also does a ton of damage, moves fast as shit, and has very little like openings for attacks. Like it. Out of like the let's say he does like a fucking combo of attacks, it's usually like a combo of 20 attacks, which is fucking insane.
Combo breaker.
And then the break between that combo and his next combo is like half a second. So you have that half a second of fucking attack.
Jeez, man.
Yeah. Of course they nerfed him and they made him, his attacks, there's a longer break. He doesn't attack as like ferociously. The light is, toned back a little bit so it's not a fucking flashbang in your face anymore. Well, not as bad at least. So I beat him both times. Pre-nerf. And it fucking great. That's an achievement on its own. Both of those, it took me less than 20 attempts. Which there's some people that OG, like base game Radon, took over 150 attempts.
Did anyone ever tell you to touch grass?
How
To go
about-
outside?
No.
I could touch a boob?
I still managed to do that, so. Yeah, those are my greatest achievements. Ooh.
So.
And let's catch up with comments because there's some. Gamer Game says, I got Mr. Bean on DVD. Anonymous Mystery says, nice, with a thumbs up. And then Snark says, my greatest gaming achievement, winning back-to-back tournaments at E3 where the prizes were a full-size Pac-Man, 25th anniversary arcade cabinet, and a Tetris arcade cocktail table. Oh, those are fucking cool as shit prizes.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That cocktail table,
Yeah. And then Anonymous Mystery
King
says that's
Silver Ghost
badass.
I haven't been here for a bit. Well, welcome back, my dude.
Yo, yo. Excuse the burping. Snark says this was back in 2005 and 2006. I don't have them anymore, unfortunately. Damn.
Gamer Game says I beat Street Fighter 2. Dude, that game made my fucking... that's where I learned it's not okay to break a controller. I would get so fucking heated playing that on my Sega Genesis when I was a kid. I would fucking squeeze my controller to where you would hear the plastic start to like make cracking noises, you know? Oh my god.
That's when you realized you had some anger issues back then.
Let's see. Gamer Game says I beat Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition with 1/4 playing as Vega one time in an arcade when I was a kid. Damn.
Yeah, no, that's pretty fucking impressive.
Yeah, excuse me. Anonymous Mystery says, don't let them take it from you, Josh. And then Way of the Shinobi says, my greatest achievement was dragging all of my friends for hours in an Unreal Championship 2 LAN party. 3 of which quit playing with me for good. That's fucking shitty. Alright. So, once again, that is it for the Patreon question block of the week. If you want to have your questions read in their very own segment, head on over to patreon.com/NSquaredPodcast for as little as $3 a month. You can help support the show and get some cool perks. So, first topic of the night. It's not necessarily gaming whatsoever or whatever, but it's been in the pop culture zeitgeist.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Cracker Barrel. Y'all ever been to Cracker Barrel before? God. I think Cracker Barrel is like an American institution. It is a roadside attraction.
It's on the same level as fucking Waffle House.
It is a Waffle House, Cracker Barrel. Fucking West Coast over here we have the In-N-Out.
Yeah, like they're absolutely necessary, pretty much.
Yeah. So they went through a huge change with a logo looking very fucking boring now.
I'm gonna need more beer for this because this shit's
right.
it pisses me off, honestly.
You piss me off. Yeah. They changed their logo and they've also redesigned their restaurants and stores. Okay, if you're unfamiliar with Cracker Barrel, they are old-timey country, farmhouse restaurants. Yeah. And up on the walls, they just have like washboards and old rusty-ass signs and maybe some, a fucking field plow. I don't know. It's literally whatever on the walls. There's normally a fireplace. Like at the one by me, the fireplace has a table and 2 rocking chairs and a big old checkers that you can play. It's very homey. It's got all the vibes of good old Southern hospitality and racism. But
now it just has a racism. It doesn't have the Southern hospitality.
But they also have a store like literally attached to it. It's where you walk in. So when you walk into Cracker Barrel, you walk in through the store, and the store has things from like some nice clothes, little toys and trinkets, old-time sodas in the bottle, like glass bottles, to candy, some housewares and whatever. You can even buy like their syrup that they sell, and like cornbread mix and pancake mix, stuff like that. So anyways, they decided to change and remodel to be more modern. So instead of like these wooden paneled walls with all the decor on them and whatnot, they are literally white to light gray walls now, with pictures of what the wall decor was and whatnot. They're trying to look more like First Watch, if you've ever been to a First Watch before. It's a very hipster fucking, I hate the word, brunch spot. It's either breakfast or lunch. There's no fucking brunch, okay? It's a fucking fake thing. There's no such thing as brunch. Okay, you're either eating a late breakfast or an early lunch. Fucking make up your mind. But anyways, there's been a lot of backlash on the whole Cracker Barrel change. So,
Yeah.
I mean, what the fucking outside of the store too, you can literally buy a rocking chair there. A
Right.
handcrafted fucking rocking chair. And they got all the rocking chairs out there for you to sit on while you wait for a table. They have fucking checkerboards out there that you can play.
Like, it's a whole fucking experience.
It is an experience, man.
And, like, their food was good, too. So it's like, overall, it's always fucking great going to Cracker Barrel. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't go there often just because of the fact that sometimes there's a wait. Well, most of the time, there's a
man.
wait.
I have a couple of gift cards waiting to be spent, but I'm like,
Might as well spend them now
right.
before they fucking turn into that fucking trash.
Right. Snark says, ironic about the racism when you hear the name Cracker Barrel. Yeah. Way the Shinobi. We're going to catch up with you guys here in a second, okay? I'm going to read. There is an update to this whole story.
Really?
Yeah, so last week when they announced the changes and everything, their stock fucking dipped.
Dude, I think the last time I heard, it dropped by like 42%.
Yeah, it was bad.
Hey, that's fucking huge.
So, this is from Cracker Barrel's Facebook page. And it says, Our promise to you. This is posted 15 hours ago. August 25th, 2025. Our promise to our guests. In the last few days, if the last few days have shown us anything, it's how deeply you care about Cracker Barrel. We're truly grateful for your heartfelt voices. You've also shown us that we could have done a lot better job sharing who we are and who we'll always be. What has not changed and what will never change are the values behind the company that was built on Cracker Barrel, first opened in 1969. Hard work, family, and scratch-cooked food made with care. A place where everyone feels at home, no matter where you are from or where you're headed. That's the Cracker Barrel you'll always find. The things people love the most about our stores aren't going anywhere. Rocking chairs on the porch, a warm fire in the hearth, peg games on the table, unique treasures in our gift shop, and vintage Americana with antiques pulled straight from our warehouse in Lebanon, Tennessee. We love to see how much you care about our old timer, the old guy sitting on the rocking chair in the old logo. We love him too. Uncle Herschel will still be on our menu. Welcome back, Uncle Herschel's favorite breakfast platter. Okay. And on our road signs and featured in our country store. He's not going anywhere. He's family. Yeah, but he's still not going to be on the logo. You see what they did there?
Yeah, no.
We're going to tell you everywhere he is except the fucking logo.
Well, no. Well, all I'm hearing is like, hey, we're going to make the place look like shit, but we'll still have the trinkets.
Mm-hmm.
We'll still have the rocking chairs.
Yeah.
You can have fun with that. That's all I'm hearing.
So let's see. There's 2 more pages to this post here. While our logo and remodels may be making headlines, our bigger focus is still right where it belongs, in our kitchen and on your plate, serving generous portions of food you crave at fair prices, and doing it with the kind of country hospitality that brightens your days and creates lasting memories. Meatloaf, chicken and dumplings, country fried steak, sides that taste like Sunday supper, and yes, the world's best pancakes. They're all still here, with a few new dishes joining the menu. Whether you're a longtime fan or a first-time guest, we want you to feel at home around our table. Excuse me. We also want to be sure Cracker Barrel is here for you for the next generation of families, just as it's been for yours. That means showing up on new platforms and in new ways, but always with our heritage at the heart. We take that responsibility very seriously. We know we won't always get everything right the first time, but we'll keep testing, learning, and listening to our guests and employees. At the end of the day, our promise is simple. You'll always find comfort, community, and country hospitality here at Cracker Barrel. Uncle Herschel wouldn't have wanted it any other way. Thank you for caring so much, and come see yourself the country hospitality. That makes Cracker Barrel feel like home. Love Cracker Barrel. Okay, so this is just Facebook, right? The reactions. There's 17.7 in total. 9.6 thousand of them are the laughing emoji. 3.5 thousand of them are the mad emoji. 3.1 thousand like. And the rest are just like nefarious little things.
Yeah. See, the thing is, like, that people know that they're just trying to they're just trying to cover their own asses. They're just basically saying, hey, there's going to be changes, but it's going to feel the same. No, it's not.
It's not, man.
Bro, like, you know how I know they don't understand?
Dude, all the comments are just fucking... Cracker Barrel just erase a piece of its soul. That man leaning against the barrel in their logo, he wasn't a cartoon. He wasn't a marketing gimmick. He was Uncle Herschel, the real-life uncle of founder Dan Evans. A man who traveled to store openings, shook hands with employees, and embodied the country hospitality the brand was built on. I mean, dude, like...
Yeah.
How to write, in quotes, we don't care what you think, end quotes, in 14 paragraphs to make it sound sweet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's all corporate talk. That's all it is.
Yep.
It's all corporate talk. Like the line that said, make you feel at home, bro, that's not what we go there for.
Yeah,
we go there because it feels like you're going to fucking grandma's house, eating that fucking bomb-ass country steak with the gravy on top. Yeah, no. They don't, she doesn't even fucking know what the food tastes like. I fucking bet you.
Yeah. So after they did this whole reveal last week, it was all like on a day. I forgot what day it was, but it all happened on one day. I decided to go on Facebook and rant for a second. So in my rant, I said, "Dear corporations of America and architecture savants," in all caps, "we don't want modern design. Everything is blocky and boring and gray and dull. Nothing has life in it anymore. It's all quote-unquote modern and lifeless. What the fuck, man? This world is always run on business, and I get it, but back then it used to be creative. Some same dudes who design prisons probably design new chain restaurants and remodels. Thank God Rainforest Cafe is still around."
It's funny because, like, I have two things to say about all this. Like, one, I actually saw a video where a guy was talking about why businesses are doing this. Like, it's like with McDonald's,
Everything's just fucking
Taco
it's
Bell.
a fucking rectangle now.
Yeah, they all
And
look the
gray.
same. Yeah,
And gray.
and the dude's talking about how these businesses like Taco Bell, McDonald's, and all, they own the land, but they rent out the property because they're franchises. So when they sell that fucking building, they're renting out the building and they're making money off of that. But it's hard to fucking sell the building and rent it out or whatever when it looks like it's supposed to be something else, right?
Yeah, like how like an old Pizza Hut, you know, with the hut roof.
Yeah.
It, like sometimes you can see them there like at ER now or whatever. And you're like,
Yeah.
that was a Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Fucking mattress firm, you know?
Which, I mean, I get that aspect of it, but at the same time, it's the whole self-fulfilling prophecy. You would not have had to sell that fucking location if you would have kept the fucking same design. People would be like, oh, that's a Taco Bell. Let's fucking go to Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I get that there's some locations where you just can't keep up just because it's not in a good area. But then that was your own fucking dumbass fault for buying that shit in that area.
Like, do you remember Wendy's when they had the sunroom?
Yeah.
You know, and you could, dude, fucking...
Bro, though you would have to go at certain hours just so you can get those sunroom
Yeah.
spots, because like everybody would take them up
Oh, yeah.
because they were the best fucking
Yeah, man.
spots.
I genuinely hate how lifeless, soulless, and bland everything looks now.
Yeah,
Everything looks fucking boring.
everything looks the same.
It all looks the same. Josh and I were actually joking about it. How I told Josh over the weekend, I was like, dude, everything just looks like fucking Super Earth buildings.
Yeah,
It all looks the same now. You know, there's no ingenuity anymore. There's no creativity. You know, like fucking nothing, man. Nothing, and no one likes it. But there's nothing we can necessarily do about it, right? Yeah, it just fucking sucks, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fucking lame. Let's catch up with the chat here, like I said we would.
There's quite a few we gotta go through.
I know.
Higher up. A little bit.
Okay, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way the Shinobi talks about, the whole subject. Hate the change. Fucking agree with you 1000%. Casserole. Hey, Casserole. So sad. I hate that they are changing it. Yeah. Me too.
And Snark, yeah, same. Snark gave an update for the Helldivers Major Order, and then the whole ironic about racism.
Oh, yeah.
Way the Shinobi says, every time a company does something like this to try to bring in new customers, they always fail and push away existing customers instead. I don't understand why companies keep doing this. Exactly. You know what everything fucking looks like nowadays? An Xbox Series X. Everything looks like an Xbox Series X.
Yep.
Just a big old box.
Yeah.
That's it.
And they do it because of shareholders.
Yeah. Gamer Game says, I've been to Cracker Barrel a couple of times. I liked smelling the candles in the country store, and the food isn't bad. No, like the food's actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Way the Shinobi says, the not modern look is literally the draw. Exactly.
Was literally the draw. Yeah.
Country store got chocolate peanut chews too. Says Gamer Games. Anonymous Mystery says, I don't have any emotions about it. I've been once. It's all fake. Talk to the people you're with and eat the food.
Yeah, but it's like, all right, so my only thing to that is like, all right, it's like ordering a country steak at IHOP and then ordering a country steak at Cracker Barrel. Like at the restaurant, it's
and
just
they got like fucking Dolly Parton playing on the speakers.
It's a different vibe.
It is, man. The fireplace is going, and
the thing is like the vibe. I hate using vibe.
vibes.
Yeah,
it's
the
like
vibes.
just the vibes.
The vibe can actually change the way the food tastes to you.
Yeah, and I mean, again, talking about how companies do things purposefully. Cracker Barrel is a restaurant designed to keep you there.
Oh yeah.
Other restaurants like they'll use different colors. Like McDonald's, they use or they did. Now everything's fucking bland now. Oh, my nose! The burp went up my nose. They would use like red and yellow, and those colors they like subconsciously make people want to leave, so they can have more people come in and cycle through and eat in the
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like a strategic thing, but yeah, like I get where you're coming from, Anonymous, but at the same time, like what you're saying doesn't apply to Cracker Barrel. It would be like the same thing as saying that because it's an experience too. It's not just a restaurant; it's a literal experience. So to say that to Cracker Barrel would be saying the same thing about like Rainforest Cafe.
Oh
You
yeah.
know? Like they've got the animatronics in there and the fucking fake rainstorms and stuff. And you're not just gonna like sit down and you don't go to Rainforest Cafe because the food is so delicious and whatever. Like their menu's kind of fucking weak, and it's overpriced as fuck. But you go there because it's an experience. Way the Shinobi says, brunch is just breakfast that is acceptable to get drunk during. Yeah, I'd say so.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Although I don't know why it says message retracted, because at that point I saw it earlier. I said they lost 45%
Oh wow.
on their stocks, which is a company freaks out when they lose 10%.
Yeah.
Let alone 45.
Snark says, who has the worst stock drop? Cracker Barrel or Roblox?
Oh yeah.
I heard something about Roblox last week.
Oh, I'm surprised you haven't heard more of it.
It doesn't ever fucking come up. Like, news for those kind of games don't come up in my feed.
So it's a huge story pretty much. But basically, the breakdown is some dude who used to who was kind of groomed by a predator on Roblox.
Okay.
Became that how to catch a predator type guy.
Yeah.
Like Chris Hansen.
Yeah.
So he started catching predators on there. Roblox caught wind and they sent him a cease and desist to stop doing that shit. They're like, hey, like, what the fuck are you doing? Stop, catching predators on our platform. And he's like, what the fuck? And he spread the news. And now it's gotten to the point, I think it was either Illinois or some other state is now suing Roblox.
Oh, shit.
Because they're like, bro, there's predators on your platform.
And you're not doing anything about it, though you know about it.
They're literally, you're trying to block somebody from catching them.
Yeah.
Chris Hansen's actually now involved in it now.
No way.
Yes. It's gotten huge.
Damn.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's a
right.
story for another time.
Yeah. Gamer Game says, I saw the CEO talking to some new reporter, and she was contradicting herself, saying it's staying the same, then in the same sentence saying it was changing. It's like that fucking clip from the interview. Same, but different. But same. Yeah. But different. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Way the Shinobi says, we won't have the atmosphere anymore, but the things you can pay for certainly aren't going anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Is it... Anonymous says, is it the equivalent of Taco Bell changing all those years ago? Nah, more than that.
It's a lot worse. Yeah.
Way the Shinobi says, if I wanted to feel at home, I would have stayed at home. The theory that is every other company is copying Apple's design principles. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, shit. I didn't even think of that.
The fact that you're planning for failure says everything. Anonymous Mystery says, we had the sunroom until about 3 years ago. I'd warm up like a reptile in there.
Dude, it felt so good.
It was nice.
Yeah.
I hate the idea that these things are what we allowed/asked for rather than the things that were forced upon us by these corporations. It's like going to a 50s diner. It's fun. Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
I can't get past the intentional vibe like Olive Garden.
Although,
Box, hey, we got Jordan in the
shit.
house. She says, I go to Cracker Barrel for the Pokemon cards. I redacted because now it's 54%.
What the fuck?
Damn, bro.
Holy shit. That's why you don't mess with Southern Comfort.
No,
you really don't.
That's...
Southerners do not take kindly to that. I can tell you
If
for
I
a
had
fact.
one of those, what are those?
Soundboards?
The soundboard or whatever, it would be the guy from Tiger King going, I'm never going to fucking financially recover from this.
Dude, that is insane.
Schlepp was the guy's name. In fact, he's now collaborating with Chris Hansen.
Yeah.
Louisiana.
Yeah, there we go, Louisiana.
Toy Box Time Machine says, choosing profit over the safety of children. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty fucked, man. That's pretty fucked.
Oh yeah, no, you should look into it. It's a pretty fucked story.
I should, because Evelyn plays it. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, every fucking kid plays it, but
yeah, I mean that's why I'm surprised you didn't hear about it, because I know Evelyn plays it.
Yeah, the thing is, it's like, it's not on the daily schedule for her to play anymore. You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't always play it, but she will hop on it. Toybox says, we need to get you a soundboard stat. Dude, I know, we've been talking about it for so long. I'm the soundboard right now.
What we're gonna do is just record his voice for every fucking situation.
Yeah.
Like,
Way the Shinobi says, if you have an old Android phone or tablet, you can actually turn it into a soundboard Stream Deck. In fact, I meant to mention Snark says, in fact, I meant to mention Roblox as a Patreon question. Oh, yeah. Well, you didn't. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I don't, though. I don't have that, but should definitely get one. Should get a better PC.
I think that's the first goal, is to get a better PC.
Better PC. This PC is good. It's just
like, it was good for at that time, when it came out.
When I got it in like 2017, 2018, yeah. I mean, it still is doing what I need it to do.
But it's almost been 10 years. PCs.
Shut the fuck up, dude. No, don't say that.
PCs,
God. I'm not okay. Fuck. What, really? Shit. Dude, that is... Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Like, I mentally heard the smack of, like, no!
Dude, yeah, that's... Oh, man. That's alarming. I have noticed more gray hairs in my mustache lately.
Oh man.
Yeah, so real quick, we will be at Tucson Comic-Con. It's this weekend. We haven't talked about when or what day yet. We will be there as press/media. Jordan, aka Toybox Time Machine, will have a booth there selling great merch like mouse pads, coasters.
Try to use that coaster all the fucking time.
Yeah. Really cool mystery boxes with like toys and mouse pads and shirts and whatever else in there and whatnot. So, Jordan, what is your new rebrand called? Spam it in the chat, please.
Pretty please.
Hey, you saw what I said about age? Those gray hairs mean nothing. Yeah, true.
Yeah, no, because I had gray hair since I was 11, so.
You mean since you were 11? You said I had gray hairs until I was 11.
Oh, I didn't say since?
No.
Oh, yeah, no, since.
Yeah. I'm like, hold up, bro, what?
Since I was 11.
Fucking aging weird over here, dude.
Fucking Benjamin Button.
Yeah. So her new name on social media, I believe it's on Instagram actually. It's Good Game Gear, and that will be the name of her booth and company moving forward.
Nice.
So we'll definitely stroll on over to her booth, and when we'll be streaming at the show, and we'll do a live interview, and we'll see the new setup and all that. Oh, she's also got really cool beanies. Which, by the way, we need to talk about
I know.
making merch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I fucking polled everyone on Patreon about it and whatnot. So, yeah. We need to get the ball rolling on that. And also, real quick, I just want to plant the seeds in your minds right now. We will be doing... we will be doing another Christmas toy drive fundraiser. So just keep that in the back of your mind. I know it's, at the end of August right now, but got to start planning this stuff early. I noticed the sooner we plan things like last year, the more success. Very nice, big success. It was. And the toys will either go again to the children's hospital, or I'm trying to see if there's like an orphanage around here. We'll figure it out. But just keep that in the back of your mind. Jordan says, "Yes, I wish I could be on to tell you more, but I'm babysitting my grandma." LOL. Yeah, we had planned for her to be on the Monday before Comic-Con, which is today, but life happens. Life comes at you fast.
Yep.
So, anyways, well, Josh, speaking of shit that makes you feel old, let's hop back in that way back machine and talk about some stuff that happened this week many years ago. August 29th, 1998, classic inline skating movie Brink came out on Disney Channel. You ever see it?
Probably, but I don't remember it. Let me see the picture. I barely remember it.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool movie. Extreme sports, August 26th, 1996, Seventh Heaven premiered. I never watched that show.
Me neither.
August 30th, 1993, The Late Show with David Letterman premiered.
Actually, that one I'm surprised isn't older.
Same, dude. When I saw that, I was like, really? He didn't do it that long.
Yeah.
Like, all things considered.
Exactly. I thought that show was like 40 years old.
Yeah.
Like in the 80s or something. Wow.
Yeah. August 27th, 1992, Martin premiered with Martin Lawrence.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. August 26th, 1994, really good movie came out. Natural Born Killers. Woody Harrelson.
It's funny enough, I didn't even know that a movie existed until you just told me now.
Oh, well, there you go. August 25th, 1996, The Steve Harvey Show premiered.
Wow.
He had his own sitcom and whatnot back then. Get this. Everyone's gonna feel fucking old and be like, what? August 29th, 1997. The world changed forever when a company called Netflix was founded as a DVD rental company.
Fuck, that was 97?
August 29th, 1997.
Bro, I remember my mom fucking be like, watch this shit now. I gotta return it in the mail.
August 29th, 1994. English band Oasis released their debut album, Definitely Maybe.
No clue who that is.
I said maybe. You're gonna be the one that say. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Snark will love this factoid. August 25th, 1991. Legendary racer Michael Schumacher made his F1 debut.
Oh, wow.
And, just the way things be, we got to talk about some celebrity deaths. August 31st, 1997. Princess Diana died in a car crash.
Car crash.
Assassination. Let's talk about that, because this is a pretty big one here.
No, that is. That's
Yeah.
huge. Especially for the time.
So, how old were you in 97?
Fucking 4 years old?
Yeah. Okay. Do you remember that
Hell
at all?
no.
No?
No, I didn't know about Princess Diana's death and all that until like my mid 20s. And I didn't even find out about it until I heard people talking about conspiracies of she was, offed
Yeah.
by, assassinated.
The Queen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, so that was I was too young to know about that, realistically.
So, I remember it was all over the news, man. I remember my mom going like, "Oh my god, that's so sad," and
Yeah.
freaking out. And it was just on the news all the time for the next 2 weeks, at least.
Damn.
I remember watching her funeral procession. My mom made me watch it because it was a historical event. And I was just like, this is fucking boring. Where's my Game Boy? Yeah. Little did I know, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
How big a deal it would actually be or was. But, yeah, it was nuts, man. And I kind of wonder because, the butterfly effect, right? What if she didn't die? What would the political landscape, I suppose, look like in England right now? Would there be any ripple effect? What would that look like?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Anonymous Mystery says it was such a big deal, all over every channel, paper, and tabloid. And then Toybox says her death was huge in my household because my grandma is from England.
Oh shit.
And then Anonymous Mystery says, "Yep, my mom too." Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel as a millennial, we've I think our life motto is the State Farm motto. Or not State Farm. What is the one with we've seen a thing or two. Or no, we know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
Oh fuck.
Farmers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still State Farm.
No, there's Farmers Insurance and then there's State Farm.
Oh yeah. They had what's his name from Spider-Man?
I need pictures of Spider-Man.
Yeah, him.
He's a menace to society. Yeah. J.K. Simmons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's our life motto, right? We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
Yo.
We've gone through so much in our generation.
Although thinking back on it, there's a lot of generations that have seen a lot. But yeah, no, this generation, it's more so. We've seen a lot of stuff that would make you really be like, all right, there's something funky going on.
Yeah, so, and this kind of goes into, this literally is on topic, but nostalgia, right? Nostalgia studies have shown is the strongest with our generation.
Oh yeah.
It's the absolute strongest in our generation. And when you think about it, man, it makes a lot of sense because the 90s, right? That is the most sought after like decade as far as like nostalgia goes with all these studies. And it's literally the last time there was like quote unquote kind of peace in the world. Like yes, there was Desert Storm and other things going on, but relatively speaking, like, dude, there's like fucking 4 wars going on right now. You know? It's crazy out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there were like no real big pandemics or stock market crashes, this or that, the other thing.
Yeah, everywhere was pretty much prosperous.
The biggest problem we had was our president got a blowjob by an intern. You know what I mean?
God, now you think about it, it's like that was the big thing back then.
That was it, man.
Nowadays, like, oh, you didn't take the COVID shot? Fuck you, go to hell.
Yeah. So yeah, man, it's like people, and this is the thing, man, people want simpler times back. They do. We have ease of access to everything, which is great. But at the same time, even though we have everything, we are also the unhappiest generation out there too. And we have the most problems with like mental illness, social anxiety, so on and so forth, right? We have too much. I don't mean to sound like a Stalin or Putin or whatever, but we have too much. We need to fucking pull shit back. We need to really bring back.
And you were giving me shit for being poor.
I believe we need to pull back on a
no.
lot, you know. And again, like doing this show every week is a privilege, you know, like I don't take it for granted whatsoever. Which is why when things go wrong, I feel incredibly bad. But I really do feel like we need to pull back a lot. I mean, a lot. Like, dude, you can order a fucking pizza on your TV. You know what I mean? Way the Shinobi says, too much of what we want and not enough of what we need. Exactly. They also say, the 90s was when the world was at its most hopeful. That's what has been taken from us. Dude, the chat's going off right now. Holy cow.
No, there's still a lot we need to catch up on at some point.
No, it's just right here. Yep, my mom too. My mom was essentially a Diana stan. Queen consort or something. What the fuck is Camilla? Who's Camilla? Oh, is that one of like Prince Harry's wives or something? I don't know.
It's chameleon.
Other generations lived through a lot. We've seen a lot. We've been witness to everything on a daily, even hourly basis because of cell phones.
Yeah,
that's true too.
Yeah, that's true.
Overexposure. Gamer Game says, we have to get back to nature, go camping, and reset ourselves. Yeah, I mean, that's a start. Anonymous Mystery says, yeah, that's always the case. Instant gratification and info overloads, mostly BS.
Yeah.
LOL. Yeah, you know, like, honestly, yesterday, I kind of just took, like, an unplugged day. I didn't really, like, aside from posting in the Discord, dude, my phone, I had to ask Brittany, I was like, where's my phone? You know where it is? I can't find it. You know? And I was looking for it to use, because I was in the pool and I wanted my speaker, you know, and music.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, it felt fucking nice, dude.
See, that's why I normally don't do social media. Like, I'll use it for memes and that's it. But like, unless it's like something major, like the Roblox situation.
Yeah.
If I see that on my newsfeed, I'm like, all right, I'm ignoring that for now.
Yeah.
Like, if it's important enough, I'll hear about it somewhere else and then I'll look it up. You know, because
Right.
it's basically big enough for me. Like, hear it from somewhere else. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
There must be something big going on. Let me check it out. And then I'll be like, all right, let me look more into it or not. But normally, I literally just use my phone for memes.
Yeah. So
And Uma Musume, that horse racing.
yeah. So you know how and you probably think I'm kidding about it, but I pride myself on shit posting on Fridays. if you guys look at like my my stories on Fridays, I always post like thank God it's Friday kind of memes in posts, right? And a bunch of silly stuff, because I look at Fridays as like a congratulatory day, like you fucking made it through another week. And nowadays that is a big achievement, because dude, I mean, our generation, again, going back to our generation, the overwhelming majority lives paycheck to paycheck. Most of us can't even afford our own house. You know what I mean? So when you make it to Friday, I love to post stupid, silly shit to like set a good mood for the weekend for everybody. Because my stories get a lot of views, and I like to just, I like to start that vibe for people.
Yeah.
I hate using the word vibe or
I know,
energy or whatever.
It feels weird, right?
Yeah.
But like, it's the word that fits.
It's accurate, yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's one I always love sharing, and it's like a daily thing, where it's like today, what's today? It'll say like, it's from Yakuza. Like they'll use screenshots of Yakuza games. It's like, bro, August 25th? What's next? August 26th? I'm tired, bro. You know, like, it's stupid shit like that. But
those are the greatest fucking memes, though.
oh yeah, I love them, dude. I love them. But yeah. Anyways, we kind of went on a side tangent there.
Although, just kind of continue just a little bit more. You ever get that one black guy that makes posts? He doesn't put any tags in it on fucking Instagram. So if you're getting this this reel on, you know, like whatever random day, right? On a Tuesday,
Yeah.
it's your excuse to drink or some shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I get those all the time.
There is one on Instagram. It's an old video clip. Hold on. So this account posts this clip every day. It's the same clip every day. That's like all the account is. I'm gonna pause the music real quick.
Dude, those are some dedicated fuckers right there.
Yeah, so it's called You Will Be Alive Daily. And it's this Japanese dude just talking to the camera on the mountainside, just being fucking inspirational.
Bro, I love those. There's this one. Have you seen the one where the dude's like in the ocean in fishing gear?
No.
And he's like, never give up or some shit like that?
No.
Oh, I'll find it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So I'm going to show this to the camera here. Hold on.
Bro, I think that's the same guy.
But anyways, his whole thing is just like, you can feel alive. You can be alive. Do you want to come over? Vincenzo, want to come here?
It'll distract them for 3 hours to keep them awake.
Oh, you are getting so big.
Yeah,
You are getting so big.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. For some reason, he just always stares.
What are you hiding, Josh?
I don't know. I wish I knew.
Vincenzo. What's this? Is that the microphone? He's like, I don't care. It's a strange man in the house.
Hey, what's up? Now he's starting to look at this more now.
Oh, the microphone?
Yeah. But he's giving me that whole like
The side
look.
eye.
Yeah.
Anonymous Mystery says, the child, watch your mouth.
Oh, my bad. All right. Since I gotta wash my mouth out of the way, I'm gonna tinkle. This is Vincenzo's time.
And let's see here.
Look over there.
Way the Shinobi says, I've completely overhauled the accounts I follow, and it's made being online a great place for me again. Have you seen the Tumblr post set to WWE scenes? Amazing memes. No, I haven't. Snark says, time to stare at Josh. The child, watch your mouth, and then a laughing emoji. It's almost it's pretty much bedtime. He's been sleepy for the last like 3 hours, but we couldn't let him just like go to bed super early because then he'll wake up at like 1 in the morning. So we had to make sure that you stayed awake. Yeah. Can you do this? Yes. Can you do that? He loves to do that. Might be a bit much right now for him. Yes. Yes. Can you wave? The microphone. Wow. So this dude, I'll give a little update on him. He is like 30 plus inches long now and almost 30 pounds. He's like 26 pounds. He can he can pretty much walk at this point. We just don't let him roam freely in the house because the house is all tile and hard flooring. We do have a backpack for him that, like, if he falls back, it's like a, you know, a pillow on the back. But, yeah, he can almost run, literally. Not even being sarcastic at this, just being straight up. This dude can almost run now. He's very strong. Very strong. I wonder who he gets that from. You want to flex? You want to do a gun show? Yeah.
Step out against some of the intrinsic
Big stretch. A little stretch. Big stretch. Big stretch. Flex. Oh yeah. Big stretch. Yeah. I love you. What? The microphone. Don't press that button though. That's the mute button. Ooh. Is this your show now? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hold on, you got a little something right here. He's obsessed with Toy Story now. He moved on from Pee-wee's Playhouse to Toy Story in that franchise. And tonight, he actually started watching X-Men 97. Britt put it on for him in hopes that he might like it. And he did. Yeah. We're gonna find out soon who's your favorite X-Man. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. Are you ready to go to mommy now? Whoa, not the cords. Not the cords. Yeah. Oh, and he loves to throw things. He's got a good arm. Hey, easy with that. The other night when I was playing Helldivers, Britt was sitting in the game room with him on her lap, and he has a little, like a preschool, you know, like electronic controller, and it makes noises and stuff. And he was sitting there with his controller and looking at me and pressing buttons like I was, and he would like look at the TV and then press buttons and then look at me and then look at me again. It was really cute. Hey, put that back. Yeah. What do you think about Princess Diana's death? Was it legit? Yeah? Do you think there's something funny about it? Think things don't necessarily line up right? What do you think? Oh, yeah. Oh, and he's got tons of teeth. He'll bite you. He likes to bite. Like, it sucks. He'll bite my shoulder. He'll bite her shoulder or her boob. You bite. All right, you ready to go to mommy? Oh, you doing yes now? Yes. Do it again. You just did it. Yes. So, he saw me cheering for Evelyn during the volleyball game, and I went like that. Went yes. And then ever since then, he's copied me, and he'll do it. Right, Jordan? He's freaking huge now. Look at him. I can't even fit him in the frame anymore. Whoosh. 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 Hey, don't go dead leg on me. All right. Oh.
Get it all cut up so you
Well,
can-
yeah, but now he's trying to grab everything.
That's the daily. He has a great time. It's the game of stopping him. It's
He clap-
Helldivers in real life.
Can you
Except,
clap?
You know, you're fighting the baby.
Big stretch. You okay?
Yeah, try with the sauce. Get it through the ankle.
Gamer Game says, very cute kid, Nick. I have no children, only fur babies. Hold on, I'm gonna put the headset on him and see what he thinks.
He had this face like he was like this, like it was like
What is this?
yeah, like he was introduced to a whole new world.
See if I can make it small enough for him. There we go, right there. Yeah, it slides right off. Okay. We'll get the show on track in a moment. Watch your toes. Alright, Vincenzo, can you say bye? Can you say bye-bye?
I'm not looking at you.
Hey, say bye-bye. Do your wave. Say bye-bye.
So yes. It's his show now.
Look at there.
Look over here. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Yeah.
It's about the
That was so loud.
Yeah, say something.
Wait, this Shinomi says, I looked when you first started snapping. Okay. Be a good boy now, okay? Anonymous Mystery says, be good for mom. Are you gonna say something?
Just gonna eat it.
Okay, ready? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I love you.
I know, it was your show. I know.
Alright. Anyways. So yeah, Princess Diana. And then also, the R&B artist Aaliyah passed away August 25th, 2001 in a tragic plane crash.
Oh shit. Damn.
Yeah.
May she rest in peace, man.
Mm-hmm.
She was like in her 20s, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was really young. She actually just made that movie Queen of the Damned.
Yeah.
And then dead. I don't even think she made it to the premiere.
Fuck.
I'm trying to remember if correctly, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember that. That impacted the like the community I was around like really hard. when that
So
happened.
you remember that song by R. Kelly that goes like, "My mind's telling me no,
Yeah.
but my body." That was about her.
Really?
They had a very R. Kelly relationship together when she was very young.
Jeez.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's the way back portion of the show. We have yet to name it something other than just a way back. But we got any Halloween lovers here? Halloween's my favorite holiday. I got some good news for you guys. There's only 67 days until Halloween.
Oh my god. It sucks it wasn't 69.
I know, right? Yeah, 67 days until Halloween. Not me singing along, lol. So something really interesting tomorrow. Tomorrow is a day of days for our next topic. It appears console wars might be ending.
I don't know. Like, there's definitely a ceasefire, I can tell you that.
There is some kind of treaty going on.
Yeah.
Now, I say that for two reasons. Number one, Helldivers is coming to Xbox tomorrow. Matter of fact, 5 a.m. our time.
Which is fucking huge.
Fucking huge. Number two, actually, I'm sorry, Helldivers 1, Helldivers 2 comes to Xbox 1 a.m. our time. The ODST, Halo ODST Warbond comes out at 5 a.m.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Which, that alone itself is like major fucking
I'm
news.
waking up at 5.
Oh, you are?
I am, because I'm going to have a long work day tomorrow. I'll be painting the outside of a house tomorrow.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, yeah, I took the day off tomorrow.
I wish. And then, yeah, Snark, I just corrected that, but yeah, you're right. To add on top of the Helldivers being a Sony game coming to Xbox platforms, Gears of War Reloaded hits PS5, Xbox, and PC tomorrow.
Fuck, really?
Yeah.
God, there's too much shit going on in the next fucking few months. I was planning on getting that, but I thought that was going to be like next year.
No. Tomorrow. So tomorrow, what I'm getting at is Sony is sending over one of their hottest games. It is their fastest selling game of all time.
Yeah.
And they are shipping it over to Xbox. And Xbox is shipping over one of its largest franchises of all time to PlayStation.
Yeah,
So
God.
it definitely seems like you take one and we'll take one.
Fucking crossover.
Thank you,
of
Anonymous Mystery.
crossovers.
Yes, hit that like button like your dad hit you. I don't know. Sorry.
Fucking idiot. I was gonna say it's a crossover of crossovers.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking can't beat it.
It is a huge exchange, and I think it begs the question, are the console wars coming to an end?
No. Because unfortunately, as much as, like, I want to say yes, the console wars isn't up to the developers or the fucking, these companies.
I'm starting the song over. I'm sorry, guys. I fucking love this song.
It's not up to these companies. It's to the fucking player base. And when Helldivers 2 was announced to be released on Xbox, unfortunately, there was a lot of fucking PlayStation stands that were pissed off. I'm like, bro, are you fucking kidding me? So you're getting more players, meaning one of your favorite games is getting more revenue, meaning more support. It's just a positive all around.
Well, it's them fucking Sony ponies, man.
And but then again, there's Xbox players like this guy calling us Sony ponies, hating on Sony's.
I play my PS5 more than I play my Xbox Series X. But the fact is, dude, it's like the Nintendorks. Okay?
Yeah, no, I'm just fucking with you.
Every fucking console has them. And
Dude.
then there's the PC Master Race.
They're the only ones that I can say that have like a bone to stand on, or whatever.
Leg to stand
Yeah,
on.
there you go.
A bone to stand on. My third leg!
Because I mean, granted, they spent fucking thousands of dollars on that shit.
Constantly.
Yeah, but I mean, they can play like every game at the highest graphics normally.
Well, highest graphics, highest, fucking
Frame
frames per
rate,
second,
yeah.
and whatever.
But I mean, no, I know what you mean. Like fucking the PlayStation dorks and the fucking Nintendo dorks and all that shit, Xbox dorks, they take that shit too far.
So, Way of the Shinobi says, Xbox is getting the better end of the deal. I definitely agree with that. Though, the Gears of War Reloaded collection, I don't think is anything to, throw shade at by any means. Not that's the wrong term.
It's nothing to scoff at. Oh, god damn it! I'm just.
It's nothing to scoff at because it's huge, man. For what, Gears of War fucking came out in 2005?
Yeah.
2006. So it's like
Roughly.
a 19-year-old franchise that's been exclusive for that long is finally making its way over to the direct competitor's console.
Yeah.
It would be like if AEW and WWE did a fucking crossover pay-per-view event.
Yeah.
Which I would fucking love. Fans would love that. Pro wrestling wins when that happens.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with gaming. Gaming wins when this shit happens.
Bro, it's like fucking God of War going to Xbox.
Yeah.
Like, that would be huge.
It would be a big thing.
Like, and I'm not even talking about, like, God of War 4 and Ragnarok. I'm talking about OG God of War. The original trilogy. Yeah. If that went to fucking Xbox, it would be all over the news, too. Honestly, I'm surprised this hasn't gotten more attention. Like, I know it was big when it was...
Helldivers has taken the brunt of the attention.
That's fair. Yeah.
Because Helldivers is just one of the biggest fucking games out there.
It just sucks that right now the player base is kind of low.
It's low because of PlayStation players. I looked up stats today. About 74% of all active... the fucking music stopped. Of all active Helldivers fucking players, 74% are on PC. So it's the Sony boys,
Fucking, they're a disappointment.
big time.
Fucking assholes.
There's a lot of times, dude, when I'm playing with random dudes, like, so what are you playing on? Because I'm just curious, and usually it's PC. Usually it's PC. So PlayStation fans don't have a leg to stand on if they're upset that it's going to Xbox, because
They don't have a stick to stand on like Stutter and Stick.
yo,
Yo!
just a stick rolling through. Hope y'all are enjoyed the haboob. We actually didn't really get it here where we're at.
There was
There was
a
a giant haboob that
Really?
that started in fucking Phoenix and then made it all the way to like Red Rock.
shit, really?
Yeah, it was huge.
Dude, I would have never known. I didn't fucking see it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, holy shit.
If I lived in Red Rock, my house would have gotten wrecked.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what was I saying? Yeah, so like
Although I can't really, nag him too much because I don't play enough Helldivers.
right.
Yeah. So I can't say much, but at least I play every so often with you guys. You play a lot more than I do, so you definitely have
Well, I
some.
mean, I play just about every night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can definitely, be like, you motherfuckers need to get the fuck on.
Yeah, at least like 2 hours a night.
Yeah.
I'd say. So yeah, tomorrow is literally a historical day in gaming.
Yeah.
It is a huge deal, and it begs the question, two questions actually: are the console wars coming to an end, and are exclusives still important?
My take on it is, one, I highly doubt the console wars are gonna end because, like
Well,
I
you've
said,
already said that.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, it's not up to the companies. It's up to the fucking players, and the players, they just want to hate on something. They're just haters on all sides,
Just hate us.
right? Well, they're at least
They
the
hate us because
haters,
they ain't us.
right? At least the haters are the loudest ones. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
So that's never gonna end because they always want to hate on something just because they're
And
fucking.
it's funny, they're
assholes.
the loudest ones, but they're the smallest group.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb.
Yeah. So,
But-
number two, are exclusives important anymore?
I still feel like exclusives need to be a thing because if you're not gonna have exclusives, there's no point in having one or the other, right? You can literally just do a fucking coin flip and decide off that on what console you want to get.
Yes and no, because I guess my counter argument to that would be Game Pass and PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, so like granted, yes, Game Pass is amazing, but I also feel like Game Pass is detrimental to like game developers. Because how the fuck are they making their money?
We don't know, and that's something that like we can't. It would only be speculation,
Yeah.
so we can't really argue that either way because it would just be speculatory.
Yeah.
I will say that there are a lot of indie game developers that would never have their game in the zeitgeist at all if it weren't for Game Pass. Mm-hmm. So there are a lot of positives to it. The negatives, I have no idea.
Yeah,
Like
because
the pay scale, like
they're hidden behind contracts pretty much.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
But I can definitely see that there are probably more negatives than we would think they are.
I think the only negatives, man, being a consumer of Game Pass, the only negatives would be like you're just renting the games. And
Yeah.
and hold on, shut the fuck up. And
Fuck you too.
that it kind of conditions you to not buy games.
Oh shit, yeah. No, that's
Like a lot of
Yeah.
Xbox players, I'm sure, are like, why isn't this in, like, for Helldivers 2 that's coming out tomorrow for Xbox? A lot of them are probably like, well, what the fuck? Well, I have to pay for this? It's not going to be on Game Pass?
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if it weren't for Game Pass, I probably wouldn't have gotten... I wouldn't play Black Ops 6 with you guys.
Yeah, because I remember you really kind of didn't want to play Black Ops 6.
Not really. I'm
Ye-
not going to play 7.
Yeah, fuck no.
Even though it's going to be on Game Pass, I am not going to play it.
Yeah,
I
you're-
will be a Battlefield boy through and through. with Battlefield 6.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, no, it's
I
just
might not be as good on there as I was on Call of Duty, but
see, but that's the beauty of it. It's funny because I actually saw a
have a
video.
good night, Anonymous.
Good night. It's funny. I actually saw a video where the streamer was talking about. It's like the entire time I was playing it, I experienced like I'm kind of exaggerating a little bit,
Yeah.
but because the entire time I was playing it, I experienced something that I really didn't think I would experience. I was actually having fun. Yeah. Even though I was losing, I was having fun.
Yeah.
And that's what's great about those games.
I will say that the problem with Battlefield, what do you call it? Culture is like the whole non-reviving your teammates shit.
See, that unfortunately, it's just people are being very. They try to play it as like they would Call of Duty. It's been a thing for a long time. They play it like as though it's Call of Duty. It's like they try to do it solo.
Yeah.
So they don't even think about reviving teammates.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I think I've found my niche for class.
The support
Is support.
Support has always been amazing.
Yeah, and if you have a good team with a support player, team's pretty solid. There were times where during the beta, because it was just you and me and
Occasionally
Parker
Parker
would pop in.
Mm-hmm.
As long as the team was working as a team, dude, it worked like a fucking charm.
Ooh, hold on. Way the Shinobi said, just noticed Josh's mic is a little loud. Part of it is probably because I got closer to it, but also I'll turn it down.
Oh. So Way the Shinobi said, I loved Game Pass when I was broke, but now I buy physical copies of everything when I can. We love to hear that here. Yeah, so since I've had Game Pass for the last like 4 years now, however long I've had my Xbox Series X.
Ooh, yeah, you had that longer than the PS5.
Yeah, and before that I had the Series S,
Yeah.
which also had Game Pass on it, I believe. So, yeah, I had that, and then my Series X came with Game Pass for 2 years, and then ever since then I've just been paying for it monthly, like $20 a month. Now, could I live without it? Yeah.
Especially since you have Helldivers.
Yeah, but here's the thing too, right? Like, I can play Doom the Dark Ages on Game Pass
When the fuck ever you want, yeah.
whenever I want. Like,
You can
I can
stream it.
I can play it through the cloud,
Yeah.
which is fucking great. That's how I've been playing it. If I get the bug up my butt to play fucking Black Ops 7 one day, I can play it.
Yeah.
No financial repercussions to play it. If I want to play fucking Minecraft, right away. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to give that up, especially when they cycle new games through. If it weren't for Game Pass, I would have never played Lies of P.
That's fair. That's fair.
You know what I mean?
And like my thing, like that's like fantastic. It's amazing, but it's also
they've got
detrimental.
360 games on Game Pass too.
Yeah. Like I see, like there's a huge benefit overall for the consumer, but I can see how in the long term, that's detrimental. Because like you said, it gets people used to just like, oh, why isn't it on Game Pass? But also it's like, I didn't like the game. I'm not playing anymore, right?
Like, if it weren't for Game Pass, I wouldn't have experienced nearly as many games on Xbox as I have. Because there's a lot of indie games on there that don't get, a physical release.
Which, I mean, honestly, that's what I'm saying. Is like that is a huge, very fucking huge plus for Game Pass.
Yeah, and then there's also like EA Play on there too. So
Game Pass has EA Play?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that great, like, back then, but nowadays, like with fucking Battlefield
6 coming out, you know what I'm saying?
And
Although
then
I will probably buy it for the PS5 just because when I was trying to do the beta on Series X,
oh yeah, you were telling me you were having
telling
issues.
me to fucking sign in to the EA account, and
Yeah,
I
which
reset my
is
password
fucking
over and
weird.
over again. But then I go on to the PS5,
And it's just like,
and it was just like that. It didn't even ask me to sign into an EA account.
yeah, which is
So I
fucking
don't know what's
weird.
going on. I don't know what's going on with the Xbox. Maybe it was a glitch, or I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like that is a glitch. That's fucking weird.
So let's see here. Much better on the sound, says Way of the Shinobi. Snark says, if it weren't for Game Pass, I would not have gotten interested in series that I love so much now, like Yakuza / Like a Dragon. And yes, that's why I became a fan of Formula 1 or F1 racing. So on Game Pass, they have like almost every Yakuza game on there.
No, and that's what I'm
You
saying.
know?
It's like there's a lot of. Don't get me wrong. Like there is a lot of good that came out of Game Pass, but at the same time, it's gotten people used to being like, "Oh, I don't like this game." All
Yeah.
right, done. Right. And the thing is, there's a lot of games out there that I personally like. I like, for example, Dark Souls.
Yeah.
I personally experienced it where I'm like, I didn't like it at first because it wasn't what I was used to.
Okay.
So if it would have been on Game Pass, right, I would have just like, all right, delete, done, never gone back to it.
Yeah.
But what ended up happening was because I bought the game, physical. I'm like, all right, I have this game. I quit for a little bit. I might as well give it a try again. If it weren't for that, I would not have been such a huge fan of the FromSoft games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's like little stuff like that kind of is like that's the downside of Game Pass.
Right.
It's not like huge, but it is something that, especially those of us that are into like nostalgia stuff,
Yeah.
where that's the effect really happens. You know what I
Right.
mean?
So there's also something too, kind of to piggyback off of what Way the Shinobi says. They say, I use Game Pass as a demo library, and if I like the game, I go buy the physical copy. The devs get double the sales credit.
Yep.
So to that, I would say,
It's
you
a
remember
huge
that game,
bonus.
Evil
Yeah.
West?
Yeah.
I played that on Game Pass, and I didn't realize it, but it was like leaving in 2 days. Like a day after, or a day before I had started playing the game. So I fucking rushed through that game. But I told myself, if I don't beat it by the time it leaves Game Pass, I'm going to go buy it.
Yeah.
So there's that to it too. Like if a game is leaving Game Pass and I like it and I didn't get to beat it, I'll go buy it. I didn't buy Lies of P because it was on Game Pass for so long, and then I ended up getting stuck in it. But now it's one of the games with PlayStation Plus or whatever.
Yeah.
I fucking downloaded it,
I added it to my library.
or added
as
it to
well.
my library
Yeah.
rather. Yeah, because it is a very good game. It's very fun. It's fucking hard, man.
Yeah, that's the Dark
not,
Souls formula.
Well, it's not like Dark Souls hard. It's just like, it's harder. Like that was one of the complaints of the game. This game is too fucking hard.
Huh, surprising, because that was the whole point of Dark Souls back then. It was hard for the challenge, because
Well,
like once you,
It almost feels like it's hard to be hard.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like there's no stealth in that game. You can't sneak around enemies and shit.
no,
But anyways, so yeah, tomorrow is a really important day in gaming history. Where we're seeing exclusives. Why is this on Dragon Ball? Oh, it says Dragon Ball rap. Wow, there's a lot of features on this song. This sounds so low budget.
I'm glad you said it. I wasn't. I'm like, this is your iTunes right now. I
No,
don't
it's just playing. It's
Oh, okay. Well,
I typed in Dragon Ball Wave, which is normally, the shit I listen to, like this album. But I think dude, iTunes on the computer is so much different than on the phone. Because if I type in Super Monster Party,
it just does.
it gives me the band Super Monster Party. It does not do like, remember how there was that one little baby song? Like, yeah. Yo, what up, E. Parker?
Yo.
We were talking about you earlier. It's good stuff. Good stuff. except how terrible he is in fucking Helldiver. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, bro. Just kidding. What was I saying? Tomorrow is a very important day in video game history because we are seeing exclusives being exchanged from one major gaming company to another tomorrow.
Yeah.
It is literally a one-for-one swap, and I do tend to agree with Way of the Shinobi that Xbox is getting the better end of the stick there with receiving Helldivers. I am very interested to see what the Xbox player base looks like because nothing's been announced as far as, pre-orders go or anything like that. But at the same time, hold on. E. Parker says, I just got my second 4-0 in a sanctioned Pokemon event. It's been a good night. Hell yeah,
Fucking
dude. Congrats.
Nice. That's fucking sweet. Which I gotta pee, but yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to keep this going. It's very interesting to see exactly what the Xbox player base looks like and what Arrowhead is anticipating it to look like because of this new major order that we got. Well, I say new, but it happened last Tuesday. There's some stuff that doesn't quite add up to me as a fucking lifer, I would say, as a Helldivers fan, is we've never had a major order like this ever, where we're getting assaults on all fronts and the kill count is so fucking huge. So again, there's 3 enemy types, base types in Helldivers. There's the bugs, there's the robots, and there's the aliens, to put it in layman's terms. Each one of those factions has their own kind of like sector in the galaxy map, with several planets that you can go to and fight them in their own respective areas. But in the game's lore right now, with the major order, all 3 enemy types are attacking at the same time. All 3 of them are making a huge push. So it's almost like they're working together somehow. Now, again, we don't know what the pre-orders look like for Xbox. So my argument here is that we don't know what the pre-orders look like, and then all of a sudden, a week before it goes live on Xbox, we were given a huge major order. Kill 6 billion Terminids, the bugs. And then like 2 days later, they add on to that major order, kill 1.5 billion automatons. And then just like 2 days ago, they added to kill another 1 billion Illuminate, which are the aliens. So my idea of my train of thought here is that Joel, the game master, the guy who literally like DMs the fucking game and changes the difficulties and adds in more enemies here and takes some out here and this and that. My idea of thinking here is that he knows something we don't. And I think he knows exactly what the pre-order numbers look like. And he ramped up the game and made this huge major order because he knows exactly how many Xbox players are going to join the fight. That's my only logical reasoning for this new MO.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you?
No, that makes
sense. Is it a tinfoil hat thing that I'm going on here?
I mean, I can see both sides of it, but I lean more towards your ideas, like it's a lot more feasible, than them just projecting numbers and then going off of what they're projecting.
Well, they have to know. They have to have that information.
Yeah.
And they've never, even the battle for Super Earth, it wasn't this daunting.
Fuck no.
So
yeah, 6 billion
just for one enemy type. It's about 9 billion enemies total that we have to kill.
Which, yeah, I think the last time we had a major order that was kind of daunting was like a total of like 1 billion.
Yeah, just about. E. Parker, or no, I'm sorry. Way of the Shinobi says, I'm super curious how the reception will be from each respective game. Yeah, I think we'll do a little. I'll give my answer to that. I think PlayStation fans are probably going to downplay how good Gears of War is.
I can't even argue that.
And I think,
unfortunately,
Xbox players are going to be fucking rejoicing that they finally got an ODST like game.
Yeah.
Because there was actually supposed to be a game, just like Helldivers for ODST, but 343 canceled it.
Yeah. And what helps too is that they're gonna have the ODST or just Halo in general weapons added as a war bond, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah, like at first everyone thought the whole Killzone collaboration was like a big thing. Dude, getting officially licensed Halo ODST skins and weapons in the game is huge.
It's beyond huge.
Leave it to Sony to produce something good for Halo in the modern day. Way of the Shinobi says, this major order is a test to see what they should, I'm assuming, set the difficulty for the upcoming content, or so I believe.
Oh, that's a good take. That makes sense.
So the whole thing with Helldivers is it's a living, breathing system and world, in game. Like it is ever evolving and always changing, and whatever happens in game, in your session, your playthrough, whatever happens is canon. So if you throw a grenade at a friend and they blow up, that's canon. But yeah, I'm very interested to see how the next, how this week is going to unfold in the Helldivers world.
It's gonna be very interesting.
It is. I think it's a huge deal. It is a big thing. It would be like Sonic the Hedgehog going on to Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Like Super Mario Brothers going on to Sega Genesis. Like it's
Right.
that level.
Yeah. And then Super Mario Bros. Getting fucking like Sonic skins or some shit. You know what I mean? It's huge. It is honestly, realistically, absolutely fucking massive historically for gaming.
Big time.
Yeah, and it's just gonna be fun overall. And you heard about so the war bond being called a legendary war bond is significant because they're saying this is their first ever legendary war bond.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna change the way because it's like every 4 to 8 weeks that they release a war bond, a regular war bond. It's not gonna affect that schedule. That means sometime soon we're gonna get another war bond.
So yeah, we got the whole like Crash Test Dummies war bond. I want to say it was like a month ago already now.
Yeah.
So we're technically due for a regular war bond
sometime
in
soon.
the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. So they're gonna be releasing the legendary war bond with sometime in the future soon with another war bond.
You have to imagine that this Halo ODST Helldivers war bond is it had been in the works for a long time.
Yeah.
It's not like they just mucked this up like a month ago.
No.
Because they have to literally play test and balance every single thing about each weapon, how the armors work, how it's going to affect your movement, your speed, your this or that.
Which I hope everything's unbalanced and everything's over fucking powered.
So I'm very interested to see how the assault rifle is going to work, because it's the assault rifle from Halo 1.
Yeah.
And the shotgun. The shotgun is the same shotgun from Halo 1 as well. What sucks is, like the Killzone weapons, they will not be customizable. So you cannot unlock scope or this or that.
Different attachments.
Different attachments, for the weapons. They are what they are.
Like,
so if they're going to be like that, I really do hope that they come out in tippity top fucking shape. Because if you can't change a weapon that you pay for, it's got to come like pre-buffed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Is that I hope they are overpowered in some sort of way. Because one, well, there's a few reasons. One, like you mentioned, right? You can't, if you're not going to be able to customize them, they're gonna feel like doo doo.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna want to use them, right?
Yeah, so as a matter of fact, to piggyback on what you're saying real fast, the Killzone weapons that came out with that, not warp, they didn't come out of a war bond, it was like the superstore.
Yeah.
They are the lowest used weapons.
Which is unfortunate because when they first came out, they actually felt like really good weapons.
I never used the accelerator rifle, I've just used the machine gun or whatever.
The assault rifle.
I thought it was alright. I liked the Liberator Penetrator better.
So because I ran both, to test them out, and the Killzone rifle definitely outperformed it by a lot.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that it's classified as a light penetration weapon is what really throws people off.
Yeah.
And because they don't really discuss or give you much information on light penetrating versus medium penetrating.
Yeah.
Because even though there's a difference in penetration power, some light penetrating weapons outperform medium penetrating weapons.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I'd say go again. The best litmus test or whatever it's called is shooting at a hive guard. The ones who are like all shelled and will go down.
Oh, the bugs.
Yeah, the
You're
bugs.
talking about, okay.
Yeah, shoot at a hive guard, and you'll see right away. It's either affecting it or it's not.
Oh yeah, no, but then
Yeah.
that comes down to knowing your enemy's weaknesses because
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about straight up penetration value.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but like using a light penetration weapon on a medium armored enemy that's a poor test.
Yeah, but if you're saying like some outperform others,
Yeah, no.
I'm just taking that at like face value
I
without
yeah.
trying to like aim for weak spots or this or that.
You know, that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just go with that.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Because, like for instance, most Xbox players they're not going to know.
Most PS5 players don't fucking know.
No, yeah. But yeah. So, anyways, Gamer Games, or I'm sorry, Snark says technically though this isn't really new. I grew up with my Atari 2600 playing both Intellivision and ColecoVision games. Yeah, I mean back then it was just like kind of like a free for all, dude. Like it was what it was. There was a lot of clones of games and then just companies porting shit to whatever. Gamer Game says, I want to get a new PC so I can play Battlefield 6 and Doom the Dark Ages. Dude, you're going to have to get a fucking really good PC, man.
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat. Way the Shinobi says, I wonder if they're putting some chips on Xbox players being nostalgic for ODST content. Oh, absolutely. But at the same time, dude, when you're bringing over it's like the perfect, they did everything right. We're bringing this PlayStation game over to Xbox. Oh, this game is literally a ODST like game. Let's do this. It's like it's all perfect. Everything about it is fucking perfect. You know?
Yeah.
The way they're bringing it over and dropping like this crossover. No, I didn't expect Helldivers when it was coming over to Xbox to get Halo content.
Fucking nobody did.
It was just the most perfect fucking surprise and everything, dude. So I think they're doing it right. Statistically speaking, Helldivers has like one of the oldest aged one of the oldest player bases out of shooters like this, because it's technically like a looter shooter or whatever, extraction shooter. That's what it is, but it's also a looter as well. It has like one of the oldest fan bases.
Yeah, like how
So-
Call of Duty would be like 12 to like 25, whereas this is like ages 30 to like fucking however old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know,
And so
yeah.
pulling on like the nostalgia, banking on the nostalgia for ODST, that is the right audience to do it.
Oh,
to,
yeah.
You know. Well, I bet you a lot of Halo, like modern day Halo fans, don't even know what ODST is, or have ever played it. You know.
Right.
Another thing I forgot to mention in the way back thing, 28 years ago today, GoldenEye 007 launched in North America on the N64.
Man, what year?
28 years ago. So we're in 2020.
97?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, 1997. That game is old.
Fucking A, right?
Yeah. Oh, and then I was supposed to mention this earlier. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds has an open network test August 29th through September 1st on PS5, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Switch 2, Switch 1, and Steam. I'm very excited. I will definitely be joining that beta. And then be very pissed off when it's over. That's exactly it, says Way of the Shinobi. You're already gonna see the quote, "It's the ODST game we were meant to get," end quote. Definitely not already. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So, with all that said, let me see. Where's video?
Time to get more
Display
beer.
Capture. Oh, there we go. Wow. So, instead of reviewing a movie tonight, to close out the series of Summer Cinema, I thought, whoa, did you see that? Fucking like screen flipped or whatever. I thought it would be a fun idea to rank the Arnold movies that we've watched from last year's series of Summer Cinema and this year's. And give our little takes of why they belong in what tier and this and that. So, I am a little sad that this is the end of the series of Summer Cinema for the year. You know, it's always fun to talk about a new movie each and every week, with all the theming and everything too. But seasons come and go, and this is the end. So cheers to the series of Summer Cinema.
Cheers.
Ultimately, the goal of the series of Summer Cinema is to just inspire you guys to watch some really cool shit while the summer's, you know, shining and hot, you know, and just kind of like have a nice little escape, you know, from reality and whatnot. So, let's start off with a movie we watched last year, Commando.
Great movie.
It is a great movie. So where do you think this goes on
a tier list?
on this tier, man?
This is one of those movies where it's like I want to put it at S rank, but I feel like it's definitely between S and A. But I might have to go with like S. Like
Ooh.
I'm like 51% S, 49% A.
So remember, dude, S is like there's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. Like it is a perfect movie.
This is Arnold we're talking about. If you want to go with that route, there is no S rank Arnold movie.
Yes, there is.
Which one?
We'll get to it. I would put Commando at the very least at an A. Or the very most at an A. It's big and bombastic. You know, the soundtrack was harmless. And the setting was kind of all over the place. But his like assault on the mansion and stuff was really fucking cool. However, my issue is with the main villain henchman dude. Just like that Australian guy with fucking chainmail for a shirt. He was literally just a guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was just a dude. There was nothing imposing about him. It was just crikey, you know, like he didn't. He's not one of the more memorable villains that Arnold has ever faced in any of his movies.
Honestly, for me, he's more memorable just because of how out there he is as an Arnold villain. Very fucking random. Australian dude? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, okay, so look at dude.
And then the way he dies, too.
Yeah, what does he say? Like, you should let off some steam or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the fucking tube through his chest. He's just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just, you're supposed to make me believe that that guy can put up a fight against a guy like Arnold in that world? Nah, dude. Nah. Sorry. Not having that.
Like, for me, it's just more so as like, I get it. Like, when you have military training, it doesn't matter how scrawny you are. When you have some kind of military training.
So did Arnold, though.
Yeah, it doesn't
And then you add in the advantages of the size and strength and...
No, I get that.
Yeah, so that's where, like, Arnold would have, like, the clear edge.
Yeah. But at the same time, a scrawny dude is trained, like, in case there's a dude that's bigger than them, they're trained to be able to fight back. Granted, I get it. The outcome was determined since the moment you laid eyes on both of them.
Chat, what do you guys think? Commando, A tier or S tier? My vote's with A tier.
Like, it's one of those things where I can't argue S tier as much as you can argue A tier. But, you know.
Yeah, man. I feel like you're...
Gamer Games, you're getting ahead of yourself right there. Like, Terminator 2 might be an S.
Wait, the Shinobi says, Josh, what? Snark says S? Can't believe you, Snark.
I want to hear everybody's thoughts before we continue.
Yeah, type them out real quick because we're
Like, I
Josh
can't
and
argue
are,
it on.
Josh and I are split right now, so we need tiebreakers here. By the way, I forgot to show these last time. Circle K is selling comic books. They're all DC. So,
Huh?
yeah. So
I heard that right? Circle K?
Circle K, the gas station, yeah.
What the fuck?
So they're promotional. So like this one, for example, is Batman 1989 or Batman 89. Each, like, so that one's 89. This one is Batman and Robin Year 1. This one's Batman Rebirth. They're all number 1 issues, and they're sold at a cheaper price than the MSRP. The MSRP for this, for example, is $3.99. Well, this is $3.29, right? And it's issue number 1. This storyline is not necessarily current, but it's a way for DC to get people to get into storylines. So, like, if you look on the back, they all have the same back
I noticed
into
that.
them. And they say, discover a universe of unforgettable stories. Go to a comic shop near you for more print DC comic books and graphic novels. It's just, they're promotionals. So each comic is a full issue. This one I really like. This one's called World's Finest. It's with Superman and Batman. And you see their stories paralleling in every page. And it's really fucking cool. But yeah, Circle K is selling comic books right now, which I thought was really cool. So my mom got me a bunch of them because she saw them at her Circle K first, like a month ago, and then now I finally saw them at the one by me, and I snagged a couple.
That's honestly, like, it is cool, but fucking out of left field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
E. Parker says, I have no horse in this race. Way the Shinobi says, I'm envious. I don't have a horse at all. Alright, so we have 1S. There's literally no one going to help us out here. We have to fucking flip a coin at this point.
We'd honestly need like 2 more for a tiebreaker on this. Because that technically that would mean 2 versus 1 on S.
Yeah, strange things are afoot at the Circle K. It's from Bill and Ted. All right, so I guess we're putting this at an S then, dude. I fucking wholeheartedly disagree with that decision.
Cheers, Snark.
Okay, next up is Terminator 2 Judgment Day. That's a S. That is a S.
No, it's a D. That's fucking with you. No, that's definitely an
Yeah, I
S.
was gonna say you're about to get punched in the face very hard. I haven't seen it recently enough to say that's okay. No, Terminator 2 Judgment Day I think is one of the most flawless movies that's probably ever been made. From start to finish, there's really nothing bad about it. Like, pacing is pretty solid. It was groundbreaking graphical effects for the liquid metal Terminator.
And what's crazy is that the sequel is better than the original.
Yeah, it's a rare occurrence where a sequel is better than the original.
Very rare.
The character transformation of Sarah Connor being like this little weak, fucking final girl in the first movie to being this fucking badass, chiseled from fucking granite, warrior.
Mm-hmm.
The introduction of a good Terminator, like a huge twist. That was a huge twist.
Oh,
you know?
The fucking at the end.
Yeah, the thumbs up.
Falling down.
The movie did have a definitive ending too.
Yeah.
It was. I think from start to finish, it's just a fucking solid movie. Yeah, man. I mean,
I couldn't agree more. It definitely
Yeah.
fits in the S tier.
yeah, for sure. But, okay, so now I'm going to ask you a question. Because we have T2 and Commando both on S tier.
If you're trying to knock down Commando to A tier just to kind of keep things balanced because there's so
I'm
few
not
movies.
trying to keep things balanced. I literally don't see how on a critical level you can say Commando is just as good as Terminator 2.
My only argument to that, I'm not gonna say it absolutely belongs on S tier. I can't say definitively with that. But at the same time, my only argument against that is that there's gonna be some movies, as we do these series of summer cinema, that are gonna fit in the A tier, that are gonna be close to S tier, but just barely don't make it. That are gonna be A tier, on the same list as another A tier movie that was just barely A tier, should have been on B tier. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get there needs to be an in between tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would just say it's we're not rounding up.
No, I get it. I get it.
Snark says T2 easily, and then Wade the Shinobi says I 100% agree with you, Nick. So I know Commando came out before Terminator did.
Yeah.
So effects weren't up there, right? And this and that. Scripting wise, story wise, effects wise, Commando. T2 takes Commando's lunch money and then kicks it in the nuts. You know what I mean? But if they're both on S tier, they're supposed to be equals. But that's not the case.
No, I get it.
I'm not trying to tell you you're wrong.
No.
I'm just trying to say if we're putting them on S tiers, it's got to make sense. And right now, it doesn't make sense.
And that's what I'm saying is that I can't, I don't have enough definitive evidence to say that it's fucking S tier. It's more of a personal thing. Mm-hmm. But my only counter argument is, Dylan, you son of a bitch.
That's from Predator, dude.
Oh, what was it? I always thought it was fucking Commando.
No, it's from fucking Predator.
Ah, damn. That argument went fucking down the drain.
Yeah. Oh, Wade the Shinobi says S tier are his absolute best must watch films. Which, I mean, so far, every movie we've picked is pretty much must watch.
Yeah, no, and I was gonna say is that you can say that with A and some B tier movies.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just gonna let this kind of sit for a little bit.
Me personally, I don't mind if it goes to A.
Says oof.
Yeah.
To your mishap there.
No.
Yeah.
I was gonna say either way, I don't mind if it does drop down to an A, It's just my personal opinion is I really enjoy that movie. So that's why I put it as an S tier. But I can't argue to keep it an S tier. You know what I mean? It's one of those situations.
Yeah. I vote to move Commando down to A tier. I want to hear from the chat.
My vote would not be counted because it's between the chat and my vote, technically.
So, one, just either type S or A. That's all I want to know. And again, I'm saying this just out of sound logic here, with these two being right next to each other. Next up is The Running Man. Ooh, Vincenzo's upset.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think The Running Man is like it's a solid movie, but it's like a comfort watch kind of movie to me. I think
Move it down to A.
I would say B.
No, I'm talking about Commando. Everybody in the chat saying A.
Oh. Okay. So yeah, The Running Man. I would say that this movie, it's very entertaining, but it's got a lot of holes in the plot, so to speak. You know, like they could have just stealthily made their way to the ending without even having to interact with any of the villains. You know,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. The premise is really cool, but it just doesn't. It's a comfort watch. When doing these tier lists, I'm very critical of things. Do you think, like, for example, do you think The Running Man stacks up to T2?
God, no.
Yeah. Do you think it's... I think it could stack up to Commando, but with the stipulation of you got to be in the mood for The Running Man. Because it's not a typical action Arnie movie.
Yeah.
So I would say it's B tier.
Yeah, I was actually going to say it's beer tier. B tier.
Beer tier.
Beer
Yeah.
tier.
I'm going
You
to...
need a beer to enjoy
I'm
it.
going to go check on Vincenzo and the wife. I'll be
Yeah.
right back. Don't
No.
touch that dial.
So what do you guys think about it? Does Running Man a B tier movie? Should it be moved up to the A tier? Me and him agree that Running Man is B tier. At least the Arnold Schwarzenegger. Because Gamer Games, I remember reading the book The Running Man when I was in high school. I think it's like the Arnold Schwarzenegger Running Man movie is loosely based off the book. Keyword loosely. So it's not going to be as good as like if, let's say you read the book and you really enjoyed it. It's not going to be as good as you remember it in the book, unfortunately. So, but fortunately, which we were actually talking about before the podcast started, because we were talking about, you know, the movies that we had watched for Arnold August, and he had reminded me that there was apparently going to be a Running Man reboot that's it's going to follow very closely to what the book is actually like. So that's the positive. So Gamer Game says, yeah, Running Man is B+. Yeah, I would say B+, definitely. Like, not quite A, but high tier B. Way the Shinobi says B tier for sure. Yeah. Gamer Games, yeah, like noticing differences between movies and books. Yeah. That's how I felt when I watched the Harry Potter movies. Having read like the first like 4 or 5 Harry Potter books, I was like, there's a lot of differences that I'm noticing that just aren't sitting well with me. But yeah. Yeah, no, Running Man was definitely one of the movies that I enjoyed, but I prefer Commando and T2 over Running Man. Not to say that it was a bad movie, but definitely enjoyed those other movies over that one. Ooh. Before we continue with this, guys, you guys need to help me convince Nick to watch The Sixth Day for next year's Arnold August. Wade Shinobi says, I like to watch the movie first when I can. Then the book is like the extended director's cut. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. But sometimes, you know, it's one of those things like, for example, when I read Harry Potter, I read Harry Potter before the movies came out. So that in those situations, it's like you can't really do that. Like fucking what was it? The I Volunteers tribute movie. Fucking A. I can't remember that shit. Damn it. I know they had the Mockingjay and shit like that. Fuck. Hunger Games. Thank you, Snark. Fucking A. It was like on the tip of my tongue, but I could not fucking remember it. Like Hunger Games. I read those books during high school before the movies were ever even announced. So it was crazy to me. I was like, oh shit, I wonder what it's like. And Hunger Games are like pretty close to the books, but there's a lot of moments that they omitted because they were kind of gruesome. So I can see why they did that. Way the Shinobi says, just start using the number 6 a lot when July comes around, and by August 6th, by August 6th, they will stick out in his mind, and he's more likely to pick it. All right, I'm gonna start using that. The subliminal messages, the number 6. By the way, I would like to know what you guys think about The Sixth Day. I know it's been a while for me to to say anything about it. The last time I watched it, I had to have been like maybe 8 years old. But I remember watching that with my parents. There's a lot of moments in that movie that are very like vivid to me. Like the scene where he puts himself in the like the memory thing where he's resting his chin. And they put the things over his eyes and it just like flash happens. And that's how they copy his memories. Okay, I won't say more because this movie hasn't seen.
What?
Oh, we're just talking about The Sixth Day.
Oh. Yeah, no, Vincenzo fell asleep for like 20 minutes and then woke up and just has been screaming at the top of his lungs.
The teething probably?
No, I think he's just really pissed off that he woke up and didn't mean to. So he can't communicate, right? So his only way of communicating as a baby
is crying.
Is to fucking cry and scream. But right now, it sucks because he's when he's screaming, he's like, ah! It sounds like that.
Yeah.
It sounds like that. And he's kicking and flailing and just act like a tantrum. But like a mega tantrum.
Yeah.
And nothing's working. When he's like that, it's like nothing's working. All you can do is just keep trying and being patient and stuff. But it's extremely hard. You know what I mean?
I get it.
So that's why I left for a minute to go try to help out with that. But nothing worked, you know, and so we'll see. I don't know. I don't hear him right now, and then I suggested to Brittany, I was like, you've put him in the crib before, right? To like just quote unquote time out, like throw your tantrum in the crib. And she was like, yeah, well, I just think it's probably gonna piss him off more. And I was like, we're already there. Yeah. Just fucking try it. And she put him in the crib so she could, you know, have a reprieve, and then, you know, use the restroom, whatever. And she was like, she just texted right now saying, I think the crib might have done him good. So hopefully that's it. It's really hard, man, as a parent, having a kid at this age. Like 0 to 3 is just the hardest fucking time ever.
Yeah.
And it was a major reason why I was like, I don't really know if I want to fucking restart, man. Like, Evelyn's already independent and fucking doing great.
Yeah.
And then to just, dude, I'm fucking 34, man. You know, I know I'm still young, you know, for being a parent, young.
But you've already been through it once.
No, I've already been through it.
Yeah.
I've raised technically 2 girls. And just, bro, I'm fucking tired.
Yeah.
I am beat up all the time with work and this and that and whatnot. Yeah, I'm breaking the fourth wall a little bit here or whatever. But dude, I love my son, but it was like, I have to restart. Know what I mean? I guess you don't. I can say, you know what I mean, and you can kind of relate to it on a certain extent, but man.
Like, I can, what was it? It was the, I can empathize but not sympathize. It's one of the two.
Sympathize but not empathize.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't know what it's like necessarily. Yeah. Dude, it's just, it's not fun, man.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why I'm a firm believer in mothers taking care of the baby. Not 100%. Not 100%. Not even 80%. But like 60% maybe. 55% maybe. Of the child 1 through 3. For the nurturing that the child needs. And then the dad steps up a whole lot more from 3 to 18.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff that will calm him down that I can't do. I don't have chichis con leche. You know what I mean? I cannot breastfeed the baby to chill him out. I can't. People can say, well, just give him a bottle. Well, guess what? He doesn't fucking like bottles. So after 3 months, I became useless. I could not wake up at 3 in the morning with him and feed him a bottle because he would reject the bottle. He only wanted the breast.
He was a real man.
He's a real man. But yeah, there's just, oh, dude. And again, I had an ear infection when Evelyn turned 1 in my left ear. My left ear is very hyper fucking sensitive now. And when he's doing the and shit, dude, it's like a fucking screwdriver is going in my left ear. It fucking sucks. So yeah. Anyways, sorry about all that. I mean, whatever. Fucking real life happens. Did you already read this one?
I didn't read it out loud, but
So yeah, the Shining ABC miniseries that aired in the 90s was more accurate to the book than the movie with Jack Nicholson in it. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I don't think Stephen King actually liked either adaptation, though, from what I remember.
For the Running Man?
No, The Shining.
The Shining? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, fucking.
Way the Shinobi says, you've got a lot of miles on you, and they're not highway. There's nothing wrong with admitting you're tired. And saying, I just wish we lived in an economy that lets people afford to be able to raise their kids the way they need to, especially at that young age. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, for real. Brittany works full time, and I work sporadically full time, if that makes any sense.
Sometimes you work overtime, sometimes you have less hours than you would like.
Yeah, sometimes there's weeks where I don't work at all, and like this week I will be working fuck ton.
And then some weeks you just have no work at all. Yeah.
Are you gonna be? Oh, okay. Just be extremely quiet. He's finally closed his eyes.
I know. I'm going to your fucking.
No. He's on the couch. So that's what I'm saying. Just like don't make a fucking noise. So yeah, that's just the way it is. I do have a lot of miles on me. Started raising my ex-stepdaughter when she was like 3 and I was 21. And then had Evelyn when I was 23. And then Vincenzo when I was 33. So yeah, I've parented for a long time. Yo, we got Tommy Boy in the house. Hey fellas, just wanted to drop in for a bit and say hi. Almost Comic-Con time. Yeah, dude. Plug your shit, man. Plug your shit. If you guys are going to Tucson Comic-Con, just like Toy Box Time Machine, Eugene, aka Tommy Boy, will also have a booth there, which we will harass him at and interview him live on stream. Whether he wants it or not, it will happen. Sorry, gotta comb the mustache real fast. Oh, man. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck Josh is talking about with Commando being an S tier, man. Eugene says, "Oh God." Yeah, no. We're gonna get all up in that booth. When I see you, as a matter of fact, when I see you, I'm just going to go right around your booth, and then I'm just gonna start telling everybody to buy your shit. Yeah. It'll be all live on stream, and I'll be like, for every like, you know, we gotta do something. Da, 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 da. Yeah, oh yeah, it's gonna be fun, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be a great time. Josh and I will probably pregame in the parking lot like we did last year. What are you selling at your booth, Tommy? What will you be selling? Tom's in the chat. I told him that we're gonna harass him and film and live stream at his booth. That I'm just gonna go right around the booth and just get all up in the business. I'm gonna be fucking. Get your 3D prints here. Get your 3D prints. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Oh,
all right.
man.
So moving on. Predator.
If you say anything less than S tier,
Yeah, I was gonna say S tier.
okay.
No, Predator is definitely an S tier. It is an S tier.
Dude, it's like if you've seen Arnold, you have to watch Predator.
So that movie too, it doesn't even feel like an Arnold movie because it is such an ensemble cast. You know, you got Jesse Ventura in there. You know, I ain't got time to bleed. You have oh my god, I just keep wanting to say Apollo Creed. What's his fucking name, dude?
You know more than I, but
I know.
Apollo Creed,
Fucking Apollo Creed. Eugene says, ha ha ha. Carl Weathers, that's his name.
Yeah.
I have a bit of stuff, some puzzles, toys, soaps, larger 3D prints, fridge magnets.
Ooh.
All for which will be at sale at Tucson Comic-Con at CSG Graphics and Design. You should put "and design" at the end of your company name. I think that would it'd roll off the tongue.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying. Carl Weathers. Yeah, I know. I already fucking said that, Tommy.
Remember, this is a delay.
I know it is. Yeah, no, dude. It is just it is a perfect ensemble film. And Predator's got so many good quotes. Yep.
Like the one I misquoted earlier.
Yeah, you fucking son of a bitch. Yep. No, I don't think there's any debate on Predator being an S tier.
Yeah, no.
Next up is True Lies.
Eugene says,
Just Copper State Graphics is fine. I hate the name. Well, why did you make it then? Change it. It's never too late.
You can always rebrand.
It's too late to apologize.
Rebranding is normal.
It is normal. Look at Jordan. She just rebranded.
Yeah, it happens.
Good Games Gear or something like that. It's up in the chat. I forgot.
It was way up there, so.
Way up there. Yeah, dude, our chat's been popping tonight. Matter of fact, let's see who our top fans are. Number 1, Way of the Shinobi with 225 XP. Gamer Games at number 2 with the same XP. Snark at number 3 with 200 XP. Anonymous Mystery at 150. And everyone else with fucking 75. How did Eugene already have 75 fucking XP? He just showed up. Spectacular movie, but not as iconic as T2 or Predator. Oh, because I said True Lies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I feel like it's an A, possibly high B tier movie.
I would... Okay, so if I were grading this movie, I'd give it like an 86%. I forgot. I know when we reviewed the movie, I was very harsh on it. I was just not feeling it that day.
You were super fucking harsh on it.
Eugene says, because I have a great rack.
What the fuck?
What did... I don't even know how...
I don't know.
What? How did we get there? He also says, yeah, I will after all this. I suck at coming up with names, so I just needed to pick something. Dude, I'll fucking help you. Gamer Games... Gamer Games says, True Lies is a classic too, plus Tom Arnold plays a good sidekick. He does.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I would give it a B. The pure reasoning of it is this movie doesn't know what the fuck it is. It is 2.5 movies in one.
I'd say maybe 2 movies in one. I can't really justify 2.5. It's the same situation with the other one where I'm like 51% fucking A tier. More so, maybe 52% A tier.
I would say this. I'll just stick with my original argument. This movie doesn't know what it wants to be. Is it a rom-com? Is it a spy action thriller?
Por qué no los dos?
Because you can't. You have to have a main central theme. And this movie, if I were to turn in like the novelization of this movie as a fucking paper in high school or whatever, I would get so many fucking red marks all over my pages because nothing's consistent. Nothing, it doesn't flow. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing parallel with the movie. It's all just fucking. It's like you have the intro, right? And then hard stop. And then now it's a rom-com with a family and a guy who's kind of lost touch with his wife, and well, wacky zany, his daughter doesn't listen and is stealing money. And then it goes right back into fucking spy thriller shit after that.
The thing is, like, with that era of movies, like, they were all like that.
No, they weren't. You're talking out your ass, Josh. You were 4.
Oh my gosh. Doesn't mean I haven't seen them.
Dude. Wrong order.
Fucking idiot.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I agree with that statement. Like, for instance, T2 knew what it was.
Yeah, but that's a sequel, though.
It doesn't matter. The movie still had plot threading throughout it that was consistent. True Lies doesn't. Look at another big movie from the 90s, like Titanic.
Bro, that was all over the place, too.
Not necessarily because it had the central character of Jack?
I don't remember the fucking names.
I saw it when I was 7. It's all. I've only seen it once. What are you shaking your head for?
You're using that argument against me, and then you're like, Titanic, and then it use that.
But it's a love story at the end of the movie. The entire run through is a tragic love story, right? Fucking Romeo and Juliet, pretty much. He's just a poor boy.
Oh my god. Fucking idiot.
Josh, you relate to him.
They were still fucking wealthy compared to us.
Jack? He snuck on the ship. He was too fucking broke.
Fucking, he had the chance to sneak on a ship. You think I had the chance to sneak on a ship? Fuck no.
he might have had fucking typhoid fever or whatever, but he still got to sneak onto a ship.
He still had a fucking suit that he could wear.
Dude, he stole that.
Still had a.
He's a fucking thief. He was like a low-level nobody.
Shit. What do you guys think of though for True Lies?
So, well, Way of the Shinobi said A tier. And Tom says he has a great rack.
Oh my god.
Last Action Hero is underrated as fuck. I think I need to rewatch True Lies. Might have been too long since I've seen it. Okay, so if you're saying that, then we're disregarding your A when you said A tier. He didn't sneak on. He won a ticket gambling on the docks. Yeah, whatever.
Better off than most of us.
I don't know. Man. So my whole thing is just like, it's the middle act of the movie. You know, normally acts of movie, it's 1, 2, and 3 or whatever. The second act of the movie, it just like, for me, it slows the movie down so much, and it's just like, I thought this was a spy movie, and because the beginning of the movie, man, it like fucking sets it up like he's like this swab, like almost like an American 007.
Yeah.
And then it's just like hard stop. And then now it's like this Jamie Lee Curtis vehicle. Like it's almost like when you're playing a video game and it's like, all right, now you're changing characters and you're going to play as this character for a while. And you're like, what the fuck? You know? It's like how when people got pissed at Metal Gear Solid 2. Because you don't play as Snake.
No.
They did the whole switcheroo and now you're Raiden.
Yeah, I don't know why the fucking music stops.
Yeah.
So alright, fuck it, we'll go with B tier. Because you want to argue it so much.
I think it's one of James Cameron's worst movies he's ever made. And I've seen Avatar. I hated Avatar, dude.
Would you put Avatar above this movie?
Yeah. It is central fucking plot threading. It's basically Pocahontas, bro.
You would put Avatar above this one.
Above True Lies, yes. You know why? Because Avatar at least entertained me. There's only...
You know, the only thing I can say is Avatar...
Avatar. Well, that's also what I call the Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I'm gonna use your fucking... whatchamacallit.
Lingo?
Yeah. That movie, I think the main reason that one pissed me off so much is because it was hyped to shit.
Yeah.
And then when I watched it, I was like, this movie's ass.
So the reason why they hyped it up, dude, and side tangent, but also not because of James Cameron, was because of the technology they made specifically for the movie. That was like all the hype.
I still never fucking understood what fucking technology they were talking about.
They had made new cameras to, it was all 3D related. They had made new cameras to film this movie in like a special 3D way, and IMAX stuff, and yeah.
Granted, alright, I'll give you this. I did watch the movie in regular fucking, like, not 3D.
Yeah,
So,
I saw the movie in 3D opening night, but the problem is, man, is like, if you're watching a 3D movie, and this is with everybody, it's only a matter of time before that shit starts to give you a headache. Or fuck with your eyes a little bit. You know? And that movie is like 3 hours long. So when you're watching it that long in that format, you're like, I just need to close my eyes for a little bit. It almost feels like if you close your eyes and then like push on your eyeballs a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, like that's the kind of like weird fucking feeling. Or like if you just do this and you're trying to look at both eyeballs at the same time, it gives you that weird like feeling in your forehead. It's like it's like that, dude. And it's just too much. Too fucking long. James Cameron, why do you feel like every movie you fucking make has to be like fucking 3 hours long? Titanic? Terminator 2 is pretty fucking long.
Yeah.
Um,
But at least they did a good job with Terminator 2, though.
even Aliens is too fucking long.
Yeah.
You know, it's too fucking long. Terminator 2 is good, yeah. But, yeah, Avatar 2, Way of the Water is like fucking 3 hours long. This guy is just so fucking... He's got a hard-on for himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, the Avatar movie, like, first watch was like, it wasn't bad. But when I watched it, I was like, bro, what the fuck was up with this movie? I do not understand the hype.
Yeah, I didn't understand it either. But, again, I saw it on opening night because that was, I think, during the summer where I was going to see every movie. Like, every major movie that came out that summer on opening night. My group decided to not go, and I still went by myself to go see Megan's Body.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was like, no, we said we were going to see every movie, not miss 1 week, and I still went.
Yeah. All right, so now I got a question for you. Would you ever rewatch Avatar?
Yeah, because I feel like I don't remember a whole lot about it. I saw it once, and it was
Okay.
that night.
Oh, okay. All right.
I got out of the movies at like 2 a.m, you know?
Shit, then that kind of ruins the whole fucking point of it. Never mind.
Yeah, but again, it does have a mech battle at the end.
Bro, it was like the weakest mech battle possible. I don't know, because I watched that movie later after it came out, like
Yeah.
fucking DVD or whatever. And when I watched it, I was like, bro, there was no fucking point in the hype in this movie.
Yeah.
Like, was it great? No. Was it bad? Eh.
So look at...
So, which brings me to the question I was going to ask. Would you rewatch True Lies? But then never mind.
I haven't seen True Lies up until rewatching it recently, right? 20 years. I probably won't rewatch it for another 20 years if I live that long.
What about Avatar, though?
I am more likely to rewatch Avatar than I would be True Lies. In all fairness. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I probably...
it's got more going for it for me to rewatch because of how many, like, just how much happens in Avatar
Yeah.
versus True Lies.
Yeah.
And because I already don't like the misdirection of the entire movie of True Lies, it's like, alright, well, this is kind of fucking dumb. You know? I didn't care for Jamie Lee Curtis's character either. And that could have been any actress.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have given a shit. You know? To me, the standout in that movie is Tom Arnold.
That's fair. Yeah.
Arnold could be fucking swapped out with anybody.
And it'd be the same. Yeah.
It could have been fucking Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, anybody, and it would have been the same. You know? Yeah. Normally, Arnold in an action movie and stuff, you utilize him for his like size and maybe like some kind of like charming charisma or whatever. And in this movie, he might as well have been just like built like a regular fucking dude. You know what I mean? Because they never really like truly display like strength or like, you know, fucking anything like that. He gets fucking handled just the same way any other guy would, you know, that he goes up against. And at some points in the movie he's even helpless, and I'm like, dude, that's not Arnold movie, man, come on. The whole movie just screamed like romance novel come to life on the big screen. It was more of a rom-com than it was like an Arnold action film.
What you're saying is it's a chick flick.
Yeah. Think about the most central theming, or the most central plot point of the movie. Jamie Lee Curtis feels unfulfilled in her marriage to Arnold. It's not about stopping the terrorists who have acquired a nuke. It's not about stopping a drug not drug trade, weapons trade, arms race.
I mean, it's true because they literally did not stop the terrorists.
No,
A
the
nuke.
terrorists launched the nuke.
No, the nuke actually went off. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, on a fucking remote island. Yeah. But yeah. While they made out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a chick flick, dude. It is a dressed up chick flick for guys.
She got against chick flicks. It's
They
like-
fucking suck. They're fucking dog shit. Even Bridesmaids gets fucking old after a while, dude.
I was never really into Bridesmaids.
Yeah, it was like funny one time.
Yeah. All right, so we're sticking with B tier
Yep.
because he doesn't want to accept it otherwise.
Dude, the thing is, you haven't caught me on my heels with points or anything like that
Nah, no.
on this. If there was like ground for me to, concede on, I would. But I still have ammunition. You can continue trying to shell me, but I am bombarding right back. All right, The Last Stand.
I'd go with B tier.
I'm almost tempted to say C tier. Almost.
Really?
Yeah, almost. My major problem with this movie, and I fucking love this movie, everything happens so fast. Like the movie feel like the second you press play, you feel like like the Maxwell audio. Remember that? The Maxwell audio guy, he's like in a chair like this for the logo. And his hair's being blown back and stuff.
I do
He
not
might be
remember
too
that.
young. Yes, Way of the Shinobi.
Yeah.
It's just this movie, and we recently watched it. It just felt like it went bam, 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 done. I'm like, fuck. The final fight scene is really good. The standoff in the town is really good. But it just feels like it got there really fast and then ran through it. And then it's over. You're like, fuck.
I don't know. I don't feel like it was that way. Like, I feel like it was at fast pace, yes, but not like to the point where it was just like over instantly.
I don't know, man.
It was, I mean, to me, it was like it was meant to be an action movie, and that's it.
Yeah, but it's top heavy. Or yeah, it's top heavy with the action. It saves a lot of the action for the end. There's not a lot of intermittent action going on, but still somehow it went by really fucking fast. I know I'm not really making sense to you. I can see the look on your face.
I get it. No, I understand where you're coming from. Cause like, yeah, the movie was very dialogue heavy throughout throughout pretty much the entire movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it kept bouncing. There's three in the up until the second act of the movie, and even part of the second act. You're bouncing between three different settings: the FBI or whatever they are,
Yeah.
the bad guy driving the car, and then Arnold and his crew.
Yeah,
So
so I mean,
I think that's why, for me, anyways, it felt like the pacing was just like bam, 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 because it kept bouncing between, and then all of a sudden we're getting ready for the standoff. But then the standoff happens, and it's just so like done. The bad guys literally show up. Luis Guzman fucking starts firing at them. They fire at him. And then the fucking bus pulls up. Bunch of bad guys are dispatched right away
yeah.
because of the fucking chain gun.
I mean, so the only thing I can say to that is this to me, which is why I put it as a B tier, feels like your average action movie, because that's most of your action movies that are like not like super like not predator tier. Shut up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what most action movies feel, even back then compared to nowadays. Where it's just, all right, just get it done with.
I have to disagree. Prime example, The Expendables.
But that's close to like almost S tier type movies, right? But like
I would say Expendables is like an A tier.
But it's not your just like average, just put out a fucking movie type movie.
The first one for sure is. I think the first one's you probably can't do that with the other two, but the first one is like laundry folding movie. Now it is like you could just throw it on and
yeah, I mean they had to
you can
get
miss a couple of scenes and still know what's going on.
Yeah, but like it didn't feel especially because of the fact that it was very like loaded with different like fucking highly known actors. So you at that alone you can't compare it to regular fucking like, you know, just average action movies.
I do understand your point of like The Expendables was like how we talked about Cracker Barrel as an experience, like that movie was like an experience.
Yeah.
Because you're like, holy fuck, this is all the superpowers in one movie.
Yeah.
But a lot of that movie centers just around Jason Statham and Stallone for a lot of the movie.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You know? I guess I would say it's more akin to like Predator, I guess.
Because the whole appeal of Expendables was, hey, we have every action star that you knew of growing up all in one movie. That was the whole appeal of it.
Did
Whereas,
you ever see Extraction with Chris Hemsworth on Netflix?
No. Wait. Is that the one where he falls off the bridge at the end?
After like being shot up or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I saw that one.
Did you ever see, well, I don't know. If you're going to argue about Expendables, there's a movie called Triple Frontier on Netflix. It's a, like, for Netflix movie. Mm-hmm. It's got Pedro Pascal, I think,
just
Oscar Isaac, Ben Affleck. I think, like, 2 other actors.
You lost me at Pedro Pascal.
This was like this movie came out like 5 years ago.
Oh, before the Pedro Pascal craze?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a pretty good action movie too. When the problem is with this argument, there's not really any modern action movies that we can like pull up for reference.
Well, and that's more so to the detriment of fucking Hollywood, that they just don't want to make those kind of movies anymore.
Yeah, like, I guess you could say like Taken is considered an action movie. I think it's more of like a thriller.
Yeah, that's what
You
I was
know?
gonna say. Is it's a lot more thriller than action. Like, does it have action? A lot,
Yeah.
yes, but it's more thriller because it's more of like the premise of the story.
But
Is the
I
main
guess you
point.
could pull the most recent like holy shit new action franchise would be John Wick. But those are like their own fucking thing.
Yeah,
It's that's just like a fucking Gunza-Palooza movie.
yeah. That movie was made to try to be S tier, whereas I See Last Stand was like, it's just a movie to make a movie.
It was also meta too, because this was literally like his last big theatrical leading man movie.
Yeah.
So it was like the Arnold's last movie. I don't know. That's why I'm saying C tier. Like, I kind of talked on it when we reviewed the movie, but like the budget is kind of low.
Oh yeah, you could tell.
You know, a lot of the like the blood effects are like, that's digital blood.
Yeah, for me, all right. So the way I see it is, B tier is like a movie where like, yeah, no, it's worth watching. C tier is like, if you watch it, you watch it. If you don't, I don't recommend it. That's how I see C tier.
So that's kind of how the public took the movie in the first place, because it wasn't like a big ol' fucking success. I think we said it like made its money back.
Yeah.
You know, you never heard of it, right?
No.
Before I brought it up. You know, I don't think a lot of people, even Arnold fans, have ever seen that movie.
Yeah, but also it goes down to like how much did they advertise it too?
Well, yeah, I don't remember. I can't. It was like
Yeah.
2013. I don't really remember that much about it, but
Yeah. I don't remember ever seeing any advertisements for it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, let's catch up with the chat real fast. The Last Stand is more the sheriff, right? Yes. Gamer Game says The Last Stand is okay. I couldn't figure out what that poster was. Oh yeah, the minigun or the chain gun, whatever it is. Way the Shinobi says, I totally agree. That movie flies by. It could have been 20 minutes longer to allow for a bit more pacing. See, and you know what my problem too is? They totally got rid of Peter Stormare's character like way too quick.
Yeah, that I'll agree on.
He should have been way more menacing and should have been the last bad guy to die.
Honestly, he probably would have done better as the main bad guy than he did as just some like dude working for the main bad guy.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. I'd definitely say
So,
that.
you know how like a main villain in an action movie kind of has like a quirk to them or whatever?
Yeah.
He didn't really have like the I'm a deadly shot or I'm a specialist with knives or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he had that fucking hand cannon, but it seemed like he didn't even know how to fucking use it.
Yeah.
You know? And he's supposed to be the main henchman dude. So that, I love that actor, but I hated how he was kind of used or not used in it rather.
Yeah. Nah, we can definitely agree on that.
Yeah, and the main villain was
He was just some dude.
yeah, he could have been anybody.
Yeah.
So those things and the pacing for me, I won't even consider the budget really a thing. Those are enough for me to be like, yeah, like it's a fun movie. I'm the one who recommended it,
Yeah.
but like, and two, when we reviewed the movie, I was like, there's like no Johnny Knoxville in this movie. You know, he just like fucking disappears.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think how we were talking about laundry movie. This is a laundry movie.
Yeah.
This is a movie that you would turn on cable, see a part of it, and then like another day turn it on, and you're seeing another part of it. You know, and you're like,
Yeah.
that's my opinion. That's my opinion. Way the Shinobi says, this movie felt like, let's jam the most we can into a 120-minute window without making it confusing. It is, I will say, to the movie's credit, is very straightforward.
Yeah.
This is what's happening. It kind of sucks that they showed their cards with the secret agent lady being his aide. You know what I mean? The FBI handler.
No,
or
I
whatever.
know. Like, what do you mean? Like, it sucks that they showed that those cards with that.
Like, it's obvious that she helped him. Like, they made it too obvious.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, they didn't really wait that long to be like, oh, they're in cahoots. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then when Forrest Whitaker like comes to the realization of it way later in the movie, you're like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like, duh. Way the Shinobi also says, in my opinion, because the movie plays a sort of countdown, they wanted the movie to feel tense, but they instead made it feel rushed by adding too many things without giving them time to play out. The countdown thing is kind of cool, though.
The countdown?
Like, I understand what Way of the Shinobi is saying, because they're leading up to, like, the build-up of, the guy's gonna get to the town, you guys better hurry up and get the town ready and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that is
okay.
pretty unique, you know, for a movie.
Yeah.
Gamer Game says, have a good night, guys. Think I'm gonna go game, then eat dinner before it gets too late. Thanks for the stream, guys. Hope you have fun at Comic-Con this weekend. Thanks, dude. Hope you have a good rest of your night and a great rest of your week. But yeah, the tension didn't quite.
It didn't hit like it was supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when Peter Stormare and the other guys showed up, it was just kind of like, oh, well, I guess the bad guys are here. And then they broke the fucking tension with comic relief right away.
Yeah.
With Luis Guzman. So I was like, ah, shit. And then when you think he's dead, they didn't let that fucking rest long enough either. He just comes right back up out of the smoke and is like, ah, with the Tommy gun.
I don't know. I kind of enjoyed that. I was like, oh shit, yeah. You know.
I would have rather it like kind of wait just a little bit longer because no one from the good guys fucking dies except in the beginning with that one sheriff who you see or deputy for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, we'll just go with your choice of C tier. We'll just go with
this
C tier.
is where I would put it in between if we did in betweens.
I know. I wish there was a fucking option to do in betweens.
Yeah, like
because there's a lot of movies that are like, no,
you can't.
There's just too many movies that are in between.
All right, Total Recall. I'm saying, well, hold on.
Me personally, like, yeah, it was a fun to watch movie, and I gave it a higher, fucking rating. But I definitely go with like a B tier.
So I'm stuck. I don't know if I want to give it a B or a C.
Really?
Yeah. So thematically, I really like the movie. Like,
there's a lot of good about it. Yeah.
Like, is this? It's Inception like. It's Inception before Inception, and at the end of the movie, you still don't know. Was this real? Was it not?
Yeah.
You know. And I really like that about the movie. There's just parts of the movie where I'm like, can we kind of get this moving along a little bit?
Yeah.
You know? It's just, yeah. And again, I think the movie kind of like plays its cards a little too quickly too with, like, you already know something's up with the wife before you're supposed to know. Which kind of like bothered me. I'm like, come on, let it like cook a little.
Well, I mean, I get it too, because like you only have so much time.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but maybe it's more on her acting or maybe the script, but she was so like, don't look at Mars, don't look at Mars, and it's like, okay, well now we know something's up with Mars.
Yeah.
Let us find that out through him and his actions. You know, it's
which the thing is, like, it wouldn't have been as bad because, like, if you look at it from the perspective of like her perspective is like, bro, you're talking about this shit all the fucking time right now. Could you just shut up about it? Like, if they would have kept it as that and him not going to fucking the memory place,
recall,
like the recall place, so fucking early in the movie.
Yeah, he does go there like right away.
Yeah, like if he would have gone a little bit later, just even like maybe 10 minutes later.
So you know, you had the movie opens with the dream sequence.
Yeah.
Do another one.
Exactly, right?
Do another one to separate like the days.
Yeah.
And in that dream, show a little bit more of him and this woman on Mars. Shit, maybe even show them entering like the alien area and then cut right there. You know, before it shows too much. Because that would have, at least in my opinion, it would have drawn interest to be like, well, there's actually something interesting on Mars other than a colony on Mars.
Yeah.
What else is this movie about?
Yeah.
You know, I think that would have served it a little bit better.
Right.
Well, actually, a lot of it better.
And on top of that, the whole situation with the wife being like, you gotta stop talking about Mars, would have been a little bit more like, oh, well, you know, this dude's having constant dreams about this stuff.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's more so it's like, oh, you had the one dream. You gotta stop dreaming about Mars. And then it's like, that's when you're like, what the fuck?
I mean, they did kind of set up that, like, because she already knew, like, oh, was it her again? Yeah,
but like, just having the one dream just kind of is like, eh. But if you would have had at least 2 to 3 in the movie.
3, I think, would have been too much. I think 2 would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Because like I'm kind of being a simp for my idea here, but I think my idea of like having him and that woman at the time, the mysterious woman, like walk on Mars and then enter like that cave or whatever. Maybe even show a fucking silhouette of an alien or something, dude.
Right.
You know, something mysterious, something fucking like intriguing.
Like something that alludes to what they end up doing later on in the movie, you know?
Yeah. I think that would have served the movie a lot better.
Yeah.
Or
You're right. Your idea sucks. That's fine.
or like you know what would have been? No. I'm gonna enhance my idea. Show him and the woman walking on Mars, and then all of a sudden show like one of the rebels, like the dude with like the half melted face, like fucking like being thrown out of the secure zone, and then him like and him look at Arnold and be like, you, and then he wakes up and he'd be like, huh?
Yeah, because the dream at the beginning, like, honestly, my biggest thing with the movie, the dreaming at the beginning, like, made no fucking sense.
Yeah, other than his connection with her.
That was literally...
That's it.
That was it, yeah. Like, him falling down and then fucking breaking... yeah. Like, the only connection was at the end of the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Where they go back outside without the fucking suits on.
And it doesn't, yeah.
Yeah, but that was
that's it.
literally the only connection.
Yeah.
But, like, what the fuck does them after walking, like, yeah, all fucking happy,
Yeah,
like...
dude, yeah. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, Way of the Shinobi says A, but not a high A. And I get it. This movie, my gauge keeps going like this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a place to lock it down. I think I might settle with B.
You see,
But this isn't, like, if we're... I would probably watch The Last Stand again before I watch this movie.
Total Recall.
Yeah.
See,
I'm
see what I mean?
in a kerfuffle.
See what I mean? Like, The Last Stand, that's why I said B, but you're adamant about being C.
But again, I was saying I'm stuck on this movie between a B and a C.
Yeah, but then you mentioned you'd rather watch The Last Stand over Total Recall, you know.
Yeah, Way of the Shinobi says, I definitely look at these movies with a lot of nostalgia. I do too. I'm just trying to be as objective as possible.
Oh, I mean, that's why it helps me that the fact that, like, a lot of these movies I haven't, like, watched, or like, at least don't remember watching.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I'm like, hey, you know, the movie was better than I thought it would be.
Right. I guess I would be more inclined to put it at a B than a C. Just looking at the list.
So we'll go with that. We'll agree with B. Because I said B from the get-go.
I just feel like there needs to be something a little more dire in the movie, I suppose.
I don't know. It's pretty fucking dire.
It is, but you still don't feel like...
Yeah, you don't feel the direness, that weight of the situation throughout the movie.
Yeah, because Arnold ultimately feels unstoppable.
Yeah.
Because of his, like, secret training kicking in and this and that, you know? Alright, so we'll say B. Alright, what do these gears do? Oh, whoops. Okay.
The fuck?
Alright, so for the S tier, we have Terminator 2, Judgment Day, and Predator.
Undeniable S tiers.
Undeniable S tiers. At A, we have Commando. Do you still feel like that belongs at A?
I'm still like it's in the in between.
Yeah.
Like it's better than A, but not exactly S tier.
And in B, we have Running Man, True Lies, and Total Recall.
We pretty much agree on those at this point. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably, looking at the list, I would put True Lies at C. If it were just my list. I might even put it at D.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The poster for the movie, the advertisements for the movie, it's all so fucking misleading. There's a good hour of the movie, maybe a little bit longer than an hour, of just dealing with, is Jamie Lee Curtis's character faithful and this and that.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of, I feel like you could cut like 20 minutes out of that. and it would be smoother, and I would like it a little more.
Honestly, like, I feel like if they would have had more, like, all right, in between this situation while it's happening, he's dealing with work, doing these spy missions.
Yes.
It would have played out better. And
Yeah.
I can agree with you on that.
Yeah. Because it's like all of a sudden, all this terrorist shit just gets put on the back burner. And like, dude, terrorists got nukes.
Yeah.
And this is what you're worried about?
Yeah.
You know? Way that Shinobi says, I wouldn't put True Lies with Total Recall. I'd say C is fair if Recall is B. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's definitely the weakest out of the three.
It would definitely, like, looking at it from that perspective, putting you guys, what you guys think and what I think as well, I would definitely go with, like, in between B and C.
Yeah, it would be like a C+.
Yeah.
Yeah. But since we can't do that, we'll just leave it where it is. And then The Last Stand at C. But see, I think The Last Stand is a better movie than True Lies is.
Which is funny because, like, you were arguing. It's like, no, C.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
you could do C1 and C2. All right, so this is our Arnold list for the series of summer cinema so far. Looking at the list, there are so many other Arnold movies that we could do. We haven't even cracked in the Conan movies yet,
But I know, right?
you know, or
The one you haven't seen yet, which is still fucking surprising to me.
which one?
The Sixth Day.
The Sixth Day,
Like, it's
Eraser.
It's so fucking wild to me that you haven't seen it because you've seen so many fucking
Yeah,
movies,
I know.
and that's like one of, like, I don't know if I would say it's the more popular, but it's definitely like one of his more well performed movies.
So, late 90s Arnold stuff, like, passed by me. I just kind of got over it. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
I was like, give me something different. Give me something else.
Yeah.
You know, like, I was really into shit like The Mummy and Independence Day. And,
That's fair.
you know, I started to branch out.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, yeah, it definitely, at that point, it definitely felt like Arnold's, like, kind of, like, overused.
Yeah, he was definitely in, he was Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
You know, just, like, in everything.
And you know what? That's totally fucking fair. I
Yeah.
understand that.
Yeah. Although I do think out of all of his, like, late 90s, mid to late 90s movies, the best one is Jingle All the Way.
I gotta rewatch that movie. It's been a while since I've seen that one.
It's really good. Vincenzo is finally fully asleep.
Nice.
10:01, or I'm sorry, 10:03. So, if this was your list, what would you do? I mean, S tier is probably just exactly how it should be.
You know, I can't argue that because, like, a big, like you guys mentioned, a big portion of it, Commando, the nostalgia of it, because that was one of the, like, my favorite movies when I was younger.
Yeah.
Commando was definitely, like, a really high fucking, like, I praised that movie as a kid.
Yeah.
You know, as an adult, I can see it being A tier, possibly even low A tier. You know, I can see people arguing that.
Yeah.
You know, but S tier, I won't change that. Like, I won't change it at all.
Yeah.
Bottom, the A through C, that could change as I get older. Like, for now, I could change a few things around, but I'm not gonna argue this list too much.
No, dude, this is just you, like, free reign. Like, how would you?
Like,
how would your list look?
I would literally switch, like, Total Recall and, like, Last Stand, you know, stuff like that. Like, it's not a huge drastic change. Like, A and C, or A and S are pretty much gonna stay the same. B and C, there's only minor changes.
So you would just move Total Recall to C and Last Stand to B?
Yeah, pretty much.
So if this was my list, it would be like this. But I have nostalgia with Running Man.
The same way I have with Commando.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that looks about right. I remember I was a huge fan of The Last Stand when it first came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the ex and I went to go see it at the movies.
Ah.
Made a big old day of it. Yeah, it was a good movie, dude. Definitely a theater experience. When you rewatch it at home, it's kind of just like... Have you ever seen the movie SWAT?
Yeah. I watched that at home first time. But I can see how in the theaters it would be like, holy shit.
Yeah, it was like a mutt... And like the whole twist where like that one ex-SWAT guy is actually the main bad guy and shit. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Yeah, no, that's like, it's still a good movie. I could rewatch SWAT.
Oh yeah.
You know? But it was so much better in the theaters. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, this is going to do it for us here at the NSquared podcast. You can't follow Josh anywhere, but you can follow us on Facebook. Just type in NSquared podcast on the search bar and press the like or follow button. You can follow me on Instagram at nerdynick_91 and on X at buffnerd. We thank you guys so much for watching. We thank our sponsors, W Energy, HubDaddyStore.com, and 86.com/NSquared podcast. And then also, if you want to support the show directly, you can go to patreon.com/NSquared podcast. As little as $3 a month. It goes a long way to help us out, guys. We ran really long tonight, 3 hours and about 40 minutes by the time I'm done. We will be at Tucson Comic Con. I'll probably utilize the Facebook page and let you guys know when we'll be there and whatnot. We will be streaming while we're there. Hopefully the quality is good. Last time it worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
So I got to make sure the mics are charged up when we go, and whatnot. We'll be hitting up Toy Box Time Machine's booth and Tommy Boy's booth, CSG design. I'm just gonna keep adding design to it. And if you are playing Helldivers on Xbox tomorrow or whatnot, let us know in the Discord or social media. And until next time, guys, be blessed, be a blessing to others, and game on.
Deuces.